I mean, the last time I talked, I heard about a whole Chelsea rebrand. But if you guys want to go back to your slutty ways, going through managers,
Oh God!
Oh,
Let
Wow!
them
Wow!
go.
Wow!
I
Wow.
mean,
No, no,
I
no, no.
mean,
Let,
I
let
mean,
Vader speak on
is
it.
he lying
They're
though?
pimping out themselves
Is
now.
he
Speak your
lying?
truth, Vader.
Is he
Speak your
lying?
Do you know how many times I cried? You know how many times I cried, bro? Every time I see Nagelsmann coaching,
You can't call this team a golden generation. There's nothing.
Hans was asked what is a register. I swear he said someone.
Ain't no way.
I do it.
Once is an anomaly, twice a coincidence, 3 times is a pattern, 4 times is juju. That's my saying. So I'm sorry. It's witchcraft is happening. What we're not going to do is insult Sir Jim Ratcliffe. That's what we're not going to say. What we're not going to do is insult Sir Jimmy Jeremiah Ratcliffe. So, guys, what's on the agenda? Because we'll talk about United. They took an L. Several United fans promised me that the Qatar money was coming in and United's greatness would come back. So we're going to discuss about lying and about how I was lied to because I was promised Qatari money, oil money, and United were going to be back to say what's up. So we're going to discuss the Sheikh. We're going to discuss the Glazers. We're going to discuss Jimmy. We're going to discuss. So you say, right? He's called GBC. We're going to discuss Jimmy C and why we need to put some respect on Jimmy C's name. Then we're going to look at Neymar and Brazil. So Brazil somehow couldn't beat Venezuela at home. And I want us to be just like a bigger topic about where the hell is the Brazil national team right now? And where have they fallen? And can all of this be traced back to them getting pimp smacked, served, devoured, delivered, and reconstricted 7-1 by Germany? Is that really the reason why Brazil are so trash and crap in the way they are? And also, I want to have a Cristiano discussion, a Cristiano and a Portugal discussion. He's a milestone. It's an amazing milestone. And I want us just to talk about his longevity, but specifically, should he really be a starter at 39 years of age at the Euros at Germany? So,
what was the milestone?
he's Fabrizio said that he has scored against a lot of countries. So, I mean, like,
It's after 30. It's not really a milestone. You just.
Kenny, then why did he post it? No, Kenny, we'll talk. Why did he post that damn thing? But we'll talk. Retweets, I get it. Engagement tax, I get it. Algorithm tax, I get it. So, guys, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. And guys, yes, he's up there. And can I just say something real quick? I take it as an offense that people said, how can you put Hazard up there next to Dini and Figo? You goddamn right Hazard deserves to be right up there next to freaking Dini. And yes, there's going to be an official induction ceremony because we're going to give Eden Hazard his flowers. We're going to give Eden Hazard his full-on flowers. So yes, you're goddamn right. He deserves to be there and he will be there. So, guys, remember, guys, like the vid, subscribe if you're new, and if there's anything you want to add to the show, please feel free to send in a super chat. Remember, guys, your super chats and your dubs is what helps keep this channel growing and helps us to be well fed, and I thank you for your patronage, man. So, let's now come to the thing in hand. So, hopefully, J Swiss, your mic is working and it is fresh because I'm coming to you straight. So, and of course, BMF. Here's the thing. United fans promised me the Dubinsky. They said that, oh, no. Once, it was almost a foregone conclusion. You see, that's why I'm not sure whether I'll see RDS or YSK ever again. Well, rather, I'll only see them if they're Real Madrid fans. Because the assumption and the profound belief that United fans had that they would be taken over by Sheikh was amazing. So, okay, it has to be true. I fear for the Glazers' life. Right now, I really fear for their life because I feel that they should be working with extra security. Because for some United fans, I think it may be too much.
They don't even come to games. They don't have to worry about security. They don't come to games.
I'm saying that they have to have extra security right now because, guys, continue. There's a thing called cyber attack. So you don't have to be around. There's a
There
thing
are
called a
many
cyber attack.
United fans in
Okay.
the USA.
So my thing though is it could get very real. So J2S, as a United fan, and I'll come to you, Payment. So J2S, as a United fan, how did we get here? Why aren't the Glazers selling? And please give us some details as to how these guys reject twice the valuation of United, which is like 5 point something bill.
I mean, who said I was Man United fan?
Yes, J2S, you are Bayman for representing Man United.
No,
United.
Wow. I'm retired from the sport, man. I'm done. I'm finished. I'm just international merchant now. That's all I'm looking at. It's been a good few weeks, international break, nice football here and there. I watched America get curb stomped by Germany again, so reversing the World War II. I mean, it's 2-1 now, so it's a pretty good ratio.
J2S. You saw how, and Streets, you can make everything. Streets, you saw how difficult it was for me. Those difficult times during Chelsea, Todd B losing coming 12th. Lives are about wins and losses. Now, granted, you've taken a few more losses than wins, but it is what it is. J2S, are you saying, okay, first of all, why don't the Glazers want to sell? Because that's what I needed to know. Because when I did my video, I said, no, I need to talk to some people. Why are the Glazers rejecting twice the market valuation of United?
Because they think they'll get more money in the future, and because Jim Ratcliffe actually, he
20%, yeah. He says he wants 20% down.
No.
Wait, hold on. Just.
He gave an offer that is more than what the Qataris are given the percentage that he's actually taken. He's taken 25%, and he's offered about nearly 2 billion. So times that by 4, that's nearly 8 billion coming to. Qatar's offered 100% and 6.4 billion. So who's actually valued the club higher, although he doesn't actually have the cash on him right now. It will be given to him, let's say in a few years, but I don't think it really will. He's just taking a minority share because if he's struggling to find £2 billion right now, he tells me he's going to find 6 billion out of his pocket nowhere. He can't financially compete with the Qataris for 100%. But what he can compete is with doing different offers here and there. I don't think the Glazers really truly want to sell because they always said from day one, if we get 6 billion, we'll accept that. Well, we've just seen the Qataris in the last few days offer double the market value of the club, which is nearly 6.4 billion. And if you're going to do dollars, that's 7 billion. That's $7 million. And there's 6 Glazers, so I know the percentages are a bit different in between, but you're looking at about over $1 billion per Glazer that has a vote in the club. That's enough for more than money, but Qataris were never going to win a race. They were never truly going to win this race because this race wasn't 400%. It was never to actually outright take the club. It was for who offers the better deal for us. Because the Glazers, they say they have a sentimental attachment to the club because they say, oh, we won trophies at this club. It's like, but no, we won them in spite of you. And even the major trophies we won, it's when your dad was around. So you've done nothing since I don't know. I can't remember when his dad passed away. It's like 2010, 2011, roughly around then. What have Man United been for the last 10 years? Mediocre. Failure. They've gone through nearly 6 managers now. Everyone has failed. And fans will look at, oh, this player didn't suit this system. We've had Pogba FC, we've had Martial FC, we've said this player's failed. Oh, this manager wasn't the right fit for the team. But what's the main component to all this failure? It's the Glazers. And people saying, oh, you can give Sir Jim time. It's like, whoa, wait a minute. This guy 2 years ago said, oh, I want to buy Man United, but the Glazers aren't really willing to sell. So he said 100% basically back then. Then he offers 69%. That was just the Glazer because the rest is on the stock market. Then he offered 50% and said, oh, you two Glazers, you can have 10% each. Now he's offered 25%. So this clearly shows a man that can't stick to his word. So why am I going to give him a chance? How about you? Show me what you're going to do. Because all we've heard is, I'm going to put the Manchester back in Manchester United. Can anyone explain to me what that means? What does that mean?
Just that's what I mean. He means that he's going to bring English back. Players. He's going to bring back the Salini.
United is not even.
Honestly,
wait, hold on. I'm saying he's going to. I'm going to put the Manchester. I'm going to bring back the Salini.
Yeah. What is the Salini? Gary Neville? Phil Neville? Nicky
Hey,
Butt.
Jesus, you won a
Yo,
3-piece with those guys. You
yeah,
won a 3-piece with those
respect the
guys.
class
So
of
put some
93,
respect on
man.
them.
Come on, man.
I'm only respecting one of those guys, and that's David Beckham. That's about it.
Yeah, I still need to watch that doc, man. I mean, no, okay, but Joseph, so are United fans? They're right now. They're down bad. Is there a positive spin here? Is there a positive spin? What if GBC is actually a really good owner? What if GBC comes and say, you know what? Let me see what's up.
But there's a problem with that because we've seen what he's done with Nice. I'm not going to look at what he's done with the cycling team or with Mercedes, and even with Mercedes F1, he's actually failed with that. Look at Nice. That's a small fish in a pond. PSG are going to win that league. It doesn't matter, but even like just try and compete at least. What did Nice do? They came mid-table last year. Like, where did they come? And people are saying,
around
but they're in a
10.
tight race. They're in a tight race this year. 1 year out of how many years he's been in that club? If you ask Nice fans what they think of Jim Ratcliffe, they'll show you what they truly mean. They don't like him. If he hasn't worked at Nice, what tells you he's going to work at Man United? This is a big fish in open waters. This isn't some little child's game. What is he going to do? And also people saying, but he can buy the club in 3 years' time. What clauses are in that contract? How do you know he's going to activate all those clauses? We don't know. The Glazers hold all the cards against this guy because he's clearly shown he's ready to get in bed with them, no matter way. No, he doesn't care. He's doing it. His own selfishness, his ego. He says he's a Man United fan. Is he? How do Man United fans feel about Glazers? Anyone on this panel can tell you they hate the Glazers, but yet he's a Man United fan. He's from the local area. Don't give me that wish-washy bullshit.
Okay. BMF, talk to me. How are you feeling on this whole thing?
Can I speak after BMF?
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Can I speak after?
You're normally a positive guy. So BMF, what do you say?
Yeah,
Come to
I
AK
just
then.
think
Continue.
a lot of people are just overreacting, and people
Toxic positivity.
People
Toxic
sign
positivity.
NDA, right?
Go on, let BMF go. Let BMF go. Let him
They
cook,
were
let him
saying
cook,
they
let him
said that Qatar, they offered to double the deal, but that was not the case. Their deal was $4 billion, right? Plus the 1.5 they were trying to add to for investment and for facilities. Glazers don't care about that. Like, you think they literally care if you're gonna pull 1.5 billion to
The
invest?
minimum price was $6 billion.
It didn't rise
They
to
were going
6
to pay
billion.
$6 billion.
You didn't like they literally
It's $8 billion overall. 1.5 of that is for extra investment. So there's 6.5 there.
Yeah, that's
that
what
will go to them.
The 1.5 is going to the
That's
facility.
more than enough.
It's going, but what the
They don't
Glazers
care
want,
about that.
like I said, fair play to Sir Jim, because I wanted Qatar, right? Because Sir Jim just outsmarted Qatar and just made a better offer to the Glazers than the Qatar, because the 25% that is gained, right? One thing that is gained for that 25% is control. So the spoiling control. That means
wait. How do you know he's getting spawn control? Nothing's been said.
That's what they said. They literally said 25%. The Athletics literally reported that 25% is getting the control of spoiling. That's why they said that's what they've been links with United with Paul Mitchell for the new director of spoiling for football. It's the reason why the scouts.
So BMF. So you're saying that if, let's say, Jim Ratcliffe takes over, you think that there's something positive there. That's so you don't think that it's an L missing out on the Sheikh Qatari takeover.
It's an L because that you can say United get you probably say United look more dangerous and more better with the Qatar than Ratcliffe. I agree. That's like don't get this wrong. I want Qatar, right? But at the end of the day, right, we go Sir Jim at the end of the day. Like we get Sir Jim at the end of the day. You can't cry forever at the end of the day. You know what I mean? So exactly, you can't cry because what?
No, it's like, look, it's really can't cry forever. But if, let's say, Jim Ratcliffe takes over, are you excited? Do you believe that we're gonna end? Because again, BMC, this is the reality here. Look at what the Saudis are doing for Newcastle. And look at how much they've invested. Because why this is so? Because I know I'm trying to look for a positive thing, but why it's so bad is that, bro, he said he's going to clear the whole debt.
Yeah,
the debt is the debt, training facilities. We look at the amount of stuff that he was about to do with the club, and that was rejected. Is there a positive spin on this?
So the Glazers only there's no positive spin, but we have to see what Sir Jim is going to do. Like, once
what's he going to do? What's he going to do?
what I'm saying is that people people trying. Oh yeah, Qatar, like Glazers don't
BMF,
care.
they're
What
saying that
Qatar
they're asking
do.
whether you're high or not. I don't know.
Nah,
That's what
Glazers
the
don't
twist
care.
is.
Like people trying, Qatar was like they're going to clear the debt. They're going to invest in it. Like that was like for United fans, we were excited. We're like, oh wow, that's great for us. But for the Glazers, they don't care. They're only worried about the money. Like they only care about their money. So Sir Jim was just like and there's something about
Actually, you know what? Just call him Jim. Just call him Jim. I'm sorry.
Jim,
I'm not
right?
calling him Sir Jim. Just call him Jim.
No, he's been knighted by the Queen herself. Respect him. Respect. He's a sir, man.
BMF, Jim. So BMF, Jim. So Jimmy
Jim, right?
C. Can
Jim
so
wasn't
basically
Jimmy Savile knighted.
okay, Jason was relaxed. Jason was relaxed. So baby, so do you feel that Jimmy C can do something? Because have faith. Jimmy C could come and say, you know what? Let's say what's up. Jimmy C could come in and say, let's say what's up. Because
like,
see,
people just looking at.
Here's my thing. I'm slightly happy because United can suffer. Because I don't know what I would have done if United got a Qatari takeover. Because then I generally would have been worried as to, oh my gosh, could this be the resurgence of United? So as a Chelsea fan and a guy who has hated United all my life, I'm happy. I'm genuinely happy. So for you, you're still having faith that the cliffhanger can come up with something.
Yeah, I still have it because like
what?
We United, right?
Let him live.
People think.
Give me the drugs, man. Give me some weed or something.
BMF guy, let BMF live. Let BMF. I'm with you. I'm with you.
Everyone has said this, right? The main problem of United for the past 10 years is that we're not run properly. What I mean by like we've spent a lot of money. Like the problem is not about us spending money.
And then Cliff's going to come in and run it properly.
He hasn't even run Nice properly. Why is he going to run Man United properly? My God, honest.
Bro, Nice is not United, but you can't compare.
Thank you, BMF.
Come on.
It's like
it should be easier.
You can't compare the same thing. Only Nice is like, okay, he owns Nice, right? How much did he pay for Nice? It was I'm pretty sure not more than 200 mil. You're paying like 5 billion pounds to United. You're not going to run it like a dumbass. Like,
and also, yeah, BMF right. He's going to come in. It's not like Nice United. He's going to just say, "What's up, BMF?" I get it. I 100% get it.
And he's a fan as well.
The idea that
Kenny, what's up? Thank you.
No, the idea that people think season ticket.
No, can I finish? The idea that
hold on. Let me break it. AK, talk to me, bro.
Can I just say one more thing? The idea people think that a billionaire, right, is going to spend like 5 to 6 billion on the club and is going to just let it run bad is literally the most dumbest thing you probably ever read.
Thank you.
Look at Elon Musk. Look at Elon Musk, man.
No, wait.
Just look at Elon Musk on Twitter.
Wait, he's a minority shareholder. He doesn't have control of the club.
No,
the Glazers can outvote him on what he wants.
No, his deal, right, gets him to have buy more shares in the coming years. Like that's the part. We don't know what's in the wait. We don't know what's in the contract and what he has to activate to get those clauses.
Yeah, but they said wait, hold on. Let me come. AK, talk to me. AK, then continue. AK, talk to me, bro.
Here's the problem with what BMS is saying. BMS says Ratcliffe gets sporting control. That's not now. Ratcliffe's only gets sporting control after he acquires 100% of the Manchester United company.
Thank you, AK.
That'll take say 4 to 5 years to even get to that level. Who knows the damn?
Told 3 years. In the contract it says 3 years.
Bro, come on. We're not gonna pretend that the Glazers are gonna sell up in 3 years. It's gonna take at least 4 to 5 years.
Yeah,
let's be honest.
The whole thing is in the contract it says 3 years, but we all know he's not gonna be able to do it in 3 years.
Yeah, exactly. So how much more damage will the Glazers do to United in the coming years until Jim takes full control? That's the problem.
If he takes full control, that's the thing.
If he takes full control, does he even have the facilities to take full control at this point? There's a reason why he didn't come in immediately. There's a reason why he's only come in with 25%. Why didn't he come in immediately? Say, I want the full club. I'll wipe off the debt. I'll add this, and this, just like Qatar did. Why didn't he do that? He wants 25% of the club because he knows financially it's too much of a risk for him to invest all of his money right now into the club. So, is he going to be... And also, Jay to us, what's happening with the debt if Jim comes in?
This is the whole problem. With debt financing, we're moving... We have the debt already, so we're just moving it somewhere else. But are Ineos going to accept him putting debt on them? because they have shareholders. They can outvote him. That's not the best interest for their company.
I mean, exactly. So like, this deal, if it works out, in the case that it works out, it can be smart. But I see it, and I'm just like, nah. This Qatar. If Qatar, I mean, good for Jim Ratcliffe. He's gonna get 25% of Manchester United. But we saw the difference that immediate investment around the area, around the club, did for Newcastle. We saw what the difference that it did for Man City. In the opposite scenario, we've seen what Qatar has done for PSG, and what the Saudi, I think it was Saudi ownership did for Malaga in Spain. They're in the 3rd division. So, but for me, looking at the bid that Sheikh Jassim put, it was, for me, I believe that he could, he could probably change the culture on Manchester United, improve the local community, because we know that United Stadium, United's like training ground, it's all like, remember what Ronaldo said, the chefs were from like when he was 20 years old. So like,
okay, no, come on. Okay, hold on. Bro, again, continue. What are you saying, bro? Could you, I know, could be respectful, bro. Be respectful.
Good evening. No, good evening, guys. Hope you're all well. J2S, you're a nice guy. You don't deserve this. BMF, you deserve this. You delusional, clueless guy. You deserve this. Yeah. Scumbridge, you deserve this. Mr. Flaunders, you deserve this. Yeah. You guys have been mouthing off months and months. Oh, Qatar is done. It's done. It's going to be done. And Rants hold that as well. You said it will be done. It'll be announced in November. Oh, we're going to get takeover. We're going to spend the cash moolah in January. No, you're not. You're done. You're done. There's a name within my fan base that we called Old Scaffold, yeah? We call it the Swamp. We call it the Swamp. The roof is leaking. The toilets piss everywhere, yeah? I don't get it. United are only going to get worse from here. Seriously. October 29, they better pray. That's going to be a massacre. And wow. Eric Teabag is getting sacked soon. Because I don't know what's going on. Because the manager's going to get thrown under the bus. Because they're not going to get rid of the golden boy, Crash Bandicoot. They're not going to get rid of him. Donkey from Shrek.
Okay, continue. What if? Just say what if?
No.
Just say what if Jim comes in? What if Jim comes in? No. BMF, I'm on such a BMF. I'm offensive because say I'm not going to have this slander. What if Jimmy C comes in and says what's up?
No, I don't see it. Unless
so saying that it's impossible for JBC to come in and say what's up.
Look at what he's done with Nice. Yeah, he is a billionaire. He has loads of money. Look what he's done with Nice.
Nice is not United. Like,
thank you.
I keep telling people.
Nice is not United. Is the poorest billionaire.
Can I speak on? Wait, can I speak on?
Can I say something?
Wait.
Can I speak after continue?
Yeah. Continue.
Seriously, what have you seen? Like, seriously, for the next 10 years, it's gonna be only Newcastle and us. Yeah, it's only gonna be Newcastle and us, and maybe Liverpool. But from I got a question. No, 1 second. What does this mini takeover from Jimmy Ratcliffe?
Jimmy C.
Or what, does this scare me? No, it does not scare me. This is only going to put United in the mud. It's only going to put United in the mud.
Oh no! See, that's where I'm with Abdallah Bim. If you see. Let's keep let's keep it stack. If the Sheikh took over,
it's not going to scare you either. You shouldn't be scared either, HH.
No. But see, if the Sheikh took over, people be like, oh, okay. But BMF, even if you have to admit this, Jimmy C taking over, nobody's going to be scared. It doesn't move the needle one bit.
What I'm trying to say to people is that the problem, like especially when you look at the footballing pitch for the footballing side, the thing, what you guys have said about what's wrong with United is that we've not bought well and we've just spent a lot of money on just wasting money on some players. The thing, if Sir Jim, if Jim comes in and say, you know what, especially that's what they literally said, the 25% is for control. Like if you read what Ben Jacob was saying.
But BMF, what about Nice though? No, see, because BMF,
you can say
no, hold on, BMF. You can say that Nice isn't United, but I'm sorry. If you're coming in to do a job, I am going to evaluate you on, okay, what have you done previously? So you can't just say, oh no, that was not the same thing. No. We have to look at what you have done previously, and you have to look at your past experience. And this guy's past experience ain't good. So
HH, can I speak on Nice?
Okay. So, okay, real quick, speak on this. I'll come to Kenny. Okay.
Like, people don't understand what Nice did, especially last year. They bought players like Barkley, Aaron Ramsey. They tried to go a route with the young players. That didn't work. Then they tried to go these experienced players from England, Kasper Schmeichel, who had a terrible time there. And Nice spent the second most in Liga after PSG. The spending is under Ratcliffe the second highest after PSG. And it's only this year. I think Ratcliffe's been there for like 3 or 4 years. It's this year that they've started well, and it's because they have a very good manager in Farioli. But Nice have always had these runs. They've also had terrible runs. Like last year, they were unbeaten for 10 games, and they still finished 10th. This year, they've started well, but I can guarantee you they're going to finish between 7th and 9th because that's the type of team Nice are. Like, I don't know, BMF, running Nice should be easier than running United.
Can I give an example on this?
Okay, they've had 5 different managers in the last 4 years.
Oh,
exactly.
Wait. So what's the
been a mess.
Nice is just a mini Man United. We do different philosophies. Oh, we're going to use young talent. Oh, no, we're going to get experience. Chop and change managers, and it fails every time. And just the whole thing, BMF saying, but he failed at Nice. It doesn't resonate with Man United. So if a guy works at McDonald's, say he's doing the burgers, and he continuously fails that. Is Gordon Ramsay going to come and ask that guy, can you run this 5-star Michelin restaurant down the road in London? In, I don't know, what's the rich place? In Chelsea, in London. Is that McDonald's work going to be the head chef? If he's failed at something small, it's more likely he's going to fail at something big.
Bima, that is a fair thing because my thing is, if you have failed at a club where there's less pressure, how do you say that you'll now succeed as a club where there is now greater pressure? So you see, that correlation doesn't make any sense. You can't just say, it's not United. So you can just assume that, because United have more resources and he cares more, he'll do better. No. You are judged by your work anywhere. Mm-hmm. You are judged by your work anywhere. So it's a very narrow-minded view to have to be like, because he's not done well at Nice, that's Nice. At United, it's going to be different. How do we know? How do we know? That's too much of a leap to take.
See, that's the thing. We have there's obviously there's a lot of question mark on Jim taking over the club. I understand that. Like that's what like from the start, you already know I was with Qatar. Like from the get go, like Qatar, like that's the best. That's the most. The best option for United at this moment. I was getting Qatar. Like I said, right. People are like, why do you think the Glazers rejected Qatar in the first place? Like, our fan base is also a main issue. Like, if our fan base literally wanted us to get Qatar, right, you won't be filling the seats at Old Trafford every game. You won't be buying the shirt every day. But we literally got like a $900 million deal for Adidas for the new shirt sale. And you think they're about to leave? No, they're about to make more money. Like, I went Qatar, but I hear your point about Sir Jim that you fail at Nice. So what makes you come to United, you might succeed. I hear that there's both question mark. I understand that, but at the end of the day, he's what he is. What can I do? What can you do? He's what you just got. You can't be crying about this. You just gotta laugh.
Okay. Wait, hold on. Let's take some debates from guys. So, shout out to your boy. I'll come to you, David T. I'm willing to take relegation, not being extreme. David T, relax. You don't.
Actually, I would take that.
Yeah, just a few step backs to move forward. Sometimes you have to.
Kenny, relax. See, no. There's 2 steps back, and there's going to hell. United being relegated, that's hell. David T, my thing though is, what if Jimmy C says, "What's up?" You see, David.
No, hold
on. It's very simple. Are you a glass half full or a glass half empty person? Trust me.
Wait, can Jimmy even fill the glass?
Next door. Shout out to your boy place. HH. They slammed Todd B all year, and all we kept hearing was, when we get Qataris, when is that HH? I honestly feel that we are below this. You see, that's my thing though. You see, now let me take off my objective hat and put off my subjective hat. I am overjoyed at this. I am so happy. All I need is just for us to finish above United. That's all I need is for United to go trophyless and for us to finish 7 points above them. Then my life is complete. My life will be complete because
don't jinx it. Don't jinx it.
But let's keep it real. People were celebrating J2S. There are many hangouts where you said when they take over. Because J2S, you used the word when, not if. used the word when.
Yeah, when did I said that? Like maybe I don't know. March.
Where's Wise came? I need Wise came.
I stopped saying after a certain time because I knew it's done. Because if they didn't take it back then, what's the whole point is they've been offering this 6 billion for quite a while. It's been sitting there, but they've been kept saying they haven't been taking it.
The two brothers don't like. The problem is there's 6 siblings, right? The 4 of them wants to, like they say they want that money. 2 wants to stay. So like what Sir Jim is basically done is like, this is why I said like fair play, because as a businessman, like he doesn't have more money than Qatar, that's obviously, but he just outplayed him and outsmarted him, by paying the shareholders and the siblings off, and just Joe and Avram are going to just be the ones left. Then he buys their shares, then controls the club. So, like I want Qatar, but he is what he is. He is what he like. This, like I said, our fan base, like Terry's always saying this. He always saying this, like, if you all want Qatar from the get go, right, you won't be buying no share, you won't be getting the tickets, you won't be doing that. Like you want Qatar, but you were doing the opposite, to like let the Glazers stay at the club.
No, that's it. Fans are not going to come quick. Wait, let me just quick the dots and I'll come to you real quick. Man, thank you for the Binsky, man. The Qatar bid was £5.3 billion, $6.5 billion, while £1.24 billion was for investment, a total of £6.6 billion, but rejected as Ratcliffe is buying $1.5 billion for 25%, which is $6 billion valuation now, but can increase if club value increases by 2026. I mean, look, see, obviously that's the thing, because I just thought the Glazers wanted to sell. As in, we're done with this, we don't want to sell. But obviously, the Glazers are like, no, this is still very valuable. And we want to sell under very specific terms. But see, if I'm Sheikh Jassim, I'm like, bro, you wasted my freaking time.
HH, can I just...
So, if I was Sheikh, that I would be angry and say, you pricks.
It's very disrespectful.
You wasted all my time. It's disrespectful.
So disrespectful.
HH, to be honest, they said they were they didn't say they were they said they were selling and exploring other options. If you read the statement that they put out a couple months ago, they said they were exploring all options, even a sale. So a sale wasn't guaranteed. It was one of the options. They were exploring many options.
And understand, how do you reject £5.3 billion?
Because they believe they can get more money.
There's a thing.
No. Abdallah, from who? Who else is bidding who?
Come on.
No. Wait. Have we been in a massive bidding war for United right now? Has it been like a huge, massive bidding war? I don't think so. It's a very dangerous game that you're playing. Because now that these Sheikhs have walked through, are you sure someone else will now come in with a better bid?
Let me tell you something about Sheikhs, yeah? Arabs, whether you have lots of money or not, they are very cheap. They are very stingy. I've heard stories of Sheikhs where they, even like at grocery stores, right, and flea market, they are very cheap. They are very stingy. They don't spend much. They are very penny. What's the saying? Pocket watches. Pocket watches.
Penny pinchers.
Penny pinchers.
They are penny pinchers. No matter how much money they have, they are penny pinchers. They don't care, and they don't want to be taken for a ride.
It's
so, but for me,
Wait, different values.
Yes, okay. People need to understand what's going on in Gaza right now has an effect on the South of United. The Glazers are a Jewish American family. SJR is British. I'm not going to make that.
The money is money, bro. They don't care about money.
I'm sorry to say, these billionaires, if they can make more money, they're not going to care about it.
Talking it. I'm sorry. Don't start saying, oh, nah. I'm sorry, no. Like, this is to do with what the deal they have. It's basically, put it this way, if this whole conflict did not happen, they'd still do the same thing. Because as Jason said, you've been dragging this out for a damn long time.
This is about to be a year. Like next month is going to be a year.
It's not. Jay Chalkin, member for 12 months. Thank you, bro. Can we get a post-match analysis of KSF?
Don't give me that shit.
So here's the thing.
Don't give me that shit.
This is what you need to understand. I would say like I'm a casual boxing fan, but I'm like a brain of a boxing guy and everything, you know. So as a guy who respects the sport of boxing, which it is a sport, it is an art. Are you freaking kidding me? You want me to watch a bloody YouTube star do like some kind of false thing.
Yeah,
Are you mad? You
the
see,
fight is ended.
bro.
Did you see the fight?
I don't give a damn. I'm not even watching Francis Ngannou against Fury.
KSI was swinging his arms like a madman.
Yeah, no, that man was. That man was swinging like it was Stevie. That man was swinging like it was Stevie Wonder time.
Kenny, relax. Kenny, that's shout to Yassir. Imagine, oh God, being a Palestinian United fan. My heart breaks for the people of Palestine. Dark times we live in, and I all but gave up hope I had in United. You know, I read a tweet of people saying that these guys said that I've been a United fan since 1993. Today, this year, I've stopped being a United fan. I've given all hope.
Load of lies. They're gonna still watch games. They're gonna.
You still gonna watch games.
No. Some people will give up watching United because the whole point of watching football is an escapism. That's the whole point. And if you're getting shit constantly from what you want to escape from, and it depresses you.
That's a good. That's a good point. Like, it's supposed to bring you happiness, but if everything surrounding your club, and here's the thing about United. Because I remember I lived at the time where United were on top of the world, and United fans in school, we called them, if you're a United fan, you're known as the glory supporter. They were known so much for success. Their name was so synonymous with winning. Anytime you saw a United fan, you called them a glory supporter because they were just filled with glory. So to go from the mountaintop, literally right at the top, to this fall, for some people, it's hard to take. As opposed to, it is hard to go, like, bro, because this is a massive fall. Because my thing is that
it makes it worse that Man City are so good right now.
And honestly, it's Man City as well. Shout out to Eiffel Discovery. If Qatar gets a Scottish team and makes the UCL final, Qatar and are not going to buy a Scottish team, bro. That's not.
I think it's going to be Spurs or West Ham.
No, it'll be West Ham. Most likely West Ham. New stadium in London. They'll buy West Ham most likely.
Hold on. So, okay, shout out to Ifman. So Joel and Avram didn't want to sell their shares until 2026, thinking about the new EPL TV rights, new UCL formats, possible Super League with the Saudi fund, Club World Cup 2025, possible US interest after World Cup 26 will increase club value.
Yeah, like this
so these guys are playing the long game.
This is what I'm saying, right?
It's a long game.
That's what I'm saying.
Wait, hold on. BMF.
This is what I'm saying. Like people trying to say the Glazers, you just rejected them. No, they obviously spoke to the advisor, and they've literally spoke to the advisor and people that they've been with this negotiation about this sale, right? That I think they're trying to do the Super League by 2027. That's what the rumors that's been going around. The UEFA trying to actually bring the Super League alive. So with all this going on, the USA, the World Cup, like. Obviously, they'll actually. That's what they want to wait till like 2026 to say no. Then we can sell the rest of the thing. That's why I said. So Jim gave them the better offer. Like, oh yeah, we can buy 25% of your shares, right, and still have a spine control. You can be making money, but 2026 comes, we just gonna buy everything.
HH.
Can I?
Yeah. No. I'm Kenny. Go for it, Kenny.
Even Liverpool. Hold on, Liverpool.
Hold on, Kenny. I said Kenny.
Yeah, quickly, man. You guys need to put more respect on Sir Jim Ratcliffe, yeah. Like, I'm sorry, like you see United fans, like you see the sirs that have gone to your club, yeah. You see they're good, great. Sir Bobby Charlton, Sir Alex, respect the sirs. The sirs have done beat in that club. Give that man a chance, man. Come on, he's a Man U fan. Give him a chance.
Kenny, for that little thing, yeah.
Is it Chelsea? Wait, why don't you do business at your club?
What do you mean?
You spoke fluent Brick right there.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Respect the night shit. Respect the night shit, please. No. Quickly, more seriously, yeah. Like these, at the end of the day, these guys are billionaires, and if they refuse that lump sum money, full cash, there must be a reason. Like the scenes, obviously, we as fans were like, how can you refuse that type of money? Like these guys, like they're rich enough, like they see money, like. 6 billion is, if they refuse it, they know that long term they can sell the club for way more money. And at the end, it's Manchester United. Yeah, it's one of the biggest club in the world. So if someone's going to buy it, like the value is not going to decrease. Like the guy said, the EPL value is everything around like the EPL value, TV rights, new stuff. So the value is only going to increase. So I'm like, these guys are thinking long term. That's what I'm like. And yeah, I think he was the best.
Okay, let me quickly come to Samasi. I wanted to speak and then continue. Samasi, you want to say something? Samasi.
I think this was the last chance for United to come back on the top and really win UCLs and Premier Leagues, because who is gonna buy United for more than 6 billion? Because let's face it, Ten Hag isn't the guy we thought he was. The season is gonna be washed. They're not gonna win anything. They're probably gonna hire next season another manager, and it's get round and round again. It's always the same with United. So I think it's over with United. I think they're gonna be a medical club, and they're not gonna win anything in the future. I think they're gonna be in top 4, maybe a cup trophy. That's it.
Continue. What do you want to say?
For me, I think Sheikh Jassim will buy West Ham, the most likely, with the new stadium and etc. And I'll tell you this: there are 2 reasons why the United fans did nothing. They said Glazers out. All these tweets, they do nothing. Are the Glazers shivering? Oh, I'm gonna have a heart attack. Or they want me out? No, they can't unless they have to the extremes. Did they threaten to burn down Old Trafford? No. Did they threaten to burn down Carrington? No. They done nothing. You didn't squat in the stadium.
Wait.
What were you gonna
Abdullah.
do?
Abdullah. How are you promoting the burning down of a stadium?
I tell you, this is the problem, and this is people.
The problem is not burning down a stadium. Okay, let me hear.
If you want change,
you burn down a stadium.
No. You take it.
Say, if you want change, you burn down a stadium.
No. I'm saying, in general, you want change, you take it to the lengths where no means has ever been seen.
And what are those lengths?
Yeah, what are these lengths?
Wait.
No,
guys, hold on. Abdullah, what are these lengths?
Abdullahi said violence is the answer. Abdullahi said.
Yeah. Abdullah, what are the streets want to know what are these lengths?
Squatting, burning down the stadium.
Massive.
How do you burn
Come on, man. Drop the brake, man.
Wait, how does one burn down concrete?
Absolutely.
You can't use a lighter, bro. Or like
burn the cross.
The thing with these big clubs, like every time people say they don't like their owners, like at these big clubs, these owners they're not leaving except if they want to leave. You can't force them to leave.
The only people that can get rid of their owners, the only people who can get rid of their owners is the governments. It's the government, because let's be honest. These waiting lists of these season tickets that of all clubs, there's still people waiting. People will replace people who will boycott, not renewing their season ticket. People will still buy shirts because there's millions, if not billions, United fans. Isn't that true? In my opinion,
of course. I mean, that's why I said. That's why I said.
No, guys. Okay. Jokes apart. No one is boycotting any games.
Exactly.
Because football is a religion. And for some people, supporting Man United is a way of life. They can't give that up. It's like crack cocaine. And these owners, they know it's crack cocaine for these guys, where, I'm sorry, I need, what's it called? I need the hits. I need that daily hit.
Yeah, we need that refill.
I need that sniff. I need that sniff. I'm sorry, you need a hit. Do you know what
even if 20,000 or 70,000 decide to boycott, trust me, there's another 50,000 waiting in line.
Hold on. Did you know how guys say, I want to go? Do you know what a waiting list is? Do you know there are guys who have waited months to go to one Old Trafford game? Because remember, this is global. So if you guys say, I want to go, that's a dude who's been waiting for a year from Bangladesh, from Mongolia, from Cameroon, from Canada. They will more than happy pay double for that your seat.
Yeah.
Wait, just quickly on that. If I don't know if anyone knows what waiting list. I know what it is. Can anyone guess what it is?
1 million, 2 million.
Well, the last time I checked, it was just 100. No, it's not. It's not in the million.
No, it's not in the million. It's like a couple. It depends on the club. Usually, it's like
season ticket holders. The waiting list is about 100,000.
Wow. 100,000.
That's more than the capacity of Old Trafford itself as well. Old Trafford fills about 74,000. It's 100,000 waiting list.
Like, and these big clubs, yeah, you're not boycotting. I'm sorry to say that. There's no boycott.
Kenny, right?
Actually, guys, get that trash out of there. Boycott. You're not boycotting. No, it's not because it's not happening. Because the only way a boycott. Basically, look at what's happening with the writer's strike. With the actor's strike right now in Hollywood. Union, no one works, so therefore it's a shutdown. You are never going to have a situation where what's the capacity of Old Trafford?
75,000.
You're not gonna have a scenario where 75,000 people are not going to be able to be in that stadium. Because remember, this is global. This is not just Manchester. This is global, and there's a damn waiting list. You are never having a scenario where Old Trafford is fully empty. We're talking about bloody Manchester, bloody United, and there's several fans out there who win, lose, draw, whatsoever. It's you have to understand there are different kinds of fans, and I learned this when I think I told this good story when I went to Stamford Bridge and was interviewing fans. There was this Chelsea fan from America, and I said, this is the fan that these guys are relying upon. And I said, okay, no. So what do you think about Mount and everything? I was like, oh no, I think Mount is great. I know, but what's your opinion? No, it's great. I said, no, I support Chelsea, so I've got to support everything that Chelsea are doing. I know, but don't you have an opinion of no? Well, this is Chelsea. I must support them. For a lot of those fans, specifically international fans, it's just the thing to do. Hey, this is just my team. Win, lose, or draw. This is just my team. So all the stuff that's happening around it, they don't give a damn. This is my team. I support them. Rain or sunshine, go. So a boycott. So Glazers and the Glazers, they know this. Do you think? Wait, that's why I'm so sad. Twitter is a tiny microcosm. All because you see a hashtag Glazers out on Twitter. Do you think that represents the world? It's a freaking social. Bro, Twitter is like the fourth biggest social media platform in the world. Fourth, or even fifth, maybe.
It's
Who cares about the bloody hashtag?
I don't know if anyone remembers, but one of the biggest trends a couple of years ago was empty Old Trafford, and people all planned this whole thing out. I think it was February 2020 when we just signed like Bruno Fernandes. And then it came to I think it was the 60th minute, they were going to empty so-called Old Trafford. I think about 2 people left. I think about 2 people just left. That's about it. That was the empty Old Trafford.
There was one time, J2S, remember there was one time like this season, right, where they literally we played at Old Trafford and they said after the game, after we won the game, right, they said they're going to sit, they literally sat down in the stadium throughout protest. I'm like, wait, you literally just, you already paid for
that. Also to those fans that said they did a protest after the match had just been played. I'm like, you just paid money to go to the match, and then you said, "Oh, I'm going to go protest the mega." Wait. You just went to the match.
You already paid the money. Okay. With all due disrespect, a lot of these fans are bloody stupid, man.
These guys, a lot of these guys, this is their habits. They do that every week. They've been doing it for years. All these Glazers out. Like, this is big clubs. This is not Accrington Stanley or Crawley Town. Let's be real. This is not Leighton Orient or your village club there.
Respect Leighton Orient. Let's
be real. There's a lot of fans out there. Like, this is not your village club, but there's only 10,000 fans, and then if half of them don't want to show up, it's cool. This is Man United. This is big clubs. Like, we don't care about. We don't care about all these Glazers out. Your people are gonna pull out of the stadium, man. I'm sorry to say that. Like, it is what it is.
Yeah. Well, the problem is they're Man United fans before.
Get the hell out of here, bro.
They're Man United fans before football fans. They don't care about football.
How do you pay like 40, 60 pounds for your tickets to protests? It's like, Glazers are like, okay, thanks.
Bro, they think,
so look, we're gonna protest, we hate you, but here's your £100 for my ticket to come and protest.
I don't know if anyone saw this clip. I think it was last season. So some fans are obviously after the game. There was a fan from abroad. He went to go to the mega store to buy a shirt, and there's fans outside saying, "Oh, you can't go into mega store, don't buy the shirt." Those are the same fans that an hour ago were just in that same stadium with that same dude. I'm like, what? That makes no sense. You're going to stop that 60 quid going in, but you just spent 120 pounds on a ticket.
Like I said, if our fan base in one could touch like run our club, we will have gone there right now. Like, the fact that people are still like, like you're trying to make a protest, you go buy the ticket, go to the stadium, watch the game after 9 minutes. sit down and try and protest. Like the Glazers will care. They don't care, bro. They literally US chilling, bro. They don't care.
They don't care. Okay, wait, hold on. Let me go into Dubinsky's.
Wait, can I speak on this?
Oh yeah, okay, Mike, go for it.
I've been patient here, waiting, lurking like the sharks.
Oh wow!
And now, I saw all year, I saw all year. Sheikh Tuesh, Sheikh Saeed, Sheikh BMF, oil rigs being built all over Manchester on the blue side, the red side. And now all they got to do is get the Norwich scarves out because it's time to protest again. This is a glorious day. Even though Finland and the USA are abominations today. And also, by the way, I saw that goalkeeper for you guys.
No, Mike, don't, Mike, stay on topic, Mike, stay on topic.
I genuinely think Nigeria will win the AFCON.
AK, shut up.
Nigeria will win the AFCON.
Stay on topic.
Hey, man, that goalkeeper was moving bad. But yeah, I mean, okay, if I'm going to take away my bias side from the Liverpool standpoint, this is horrific for United. Right? Okay, I hear the copium that, BMF is smoking. You got to send some to me as well, bro, because I need that copium as well at times for Liverpool. How can you be positive with a guy who can't even buy the full club at 100%? Yeah, but like,
look at Liverpool, right?
Let Mike cook.
Okay, you want to talk about Nice? Oh, Nice. Okay, he's spending money there. You could spend all the money you want. It ain't no good structure when you're bringing bums like Ramsey and Barkley to your club. They've had 5 different managers. They lost the freaking Swiss team Basel last year in the European Conference League. So do you think it's going to be any better for Nice? Their fans are protesting. Look how you want to do a protest, United fans. Look how Marseille do it. Look how Sporting do it. Look how Ajax do it.
You don't want to protest like us.
Marseille. I don't know Marseille.
I think Marseille is a little bit extreme.
Marseille is a bit extreme. But I always go back to this point, and I know we clown this league a lot. It's not competitive. It's the Bayern's Liga. But sometimes having majority of fans owning the club is a good thing because they have a say in the club. Right? Okay, yes, they might not spend the money wisely. They might not spend the crazy money like the Premier League, and everybody wants the glorious signings. Remember, as soon as the Qatar links came, all I just saw was Mbappe and Man United jerseys. That's all I saw. They got Mount instead.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
They got Mount instead. So this is going to be...
It's Mbappe in West Ham jerseys now.
This is going to be a problem for United for many years. If they don't have... Okay, he could probably bring a better structure sporting-wise.
West Ham.
Sir Jim Ratcliffe. But is it going to get any better? They're still going to have They're going to still have debt. They're still going to have a leaky roof. They're still going to have an old training ground that's from the 60s. Nothing's like, okay, maybe on field is going to get better, but everything around the club is still going to be not good enough to the standards of like other teams in the Premier League. Like, look at Chelsea. You guys have no debt. You have everything's clear for you guys. You're trying to build a new stadium. You're in a positive future. For United, it's really not looking good at the moment. It isn't, and if the Glazers are staying, I fear they can never step in Manchester again.
Michael,
they can never step in. If they have 2 feet in Manchester, they need the FBI around them to protect them.
I think Mike actually touched on something interesting, which is what I thought to myself, because I've always been critical of the 50+1 rule of the Bundesliga and everything, blah blah. But looking at this whole thing of owners and ownership and everything, do you think there's actually a plus to having that? Because again, there's
it's pros and cons.
Can I say something?
Yes, Mas, go first, Mas.
I think maybe you don't need the 50+1 rule, but you need some rules for the owners of these football clubs. Let's face it.
Oh no, I think that's the thing. Because it's like there has the amounts, how little that fans actually own or have any say in the club is crazy. Because think about it, because the fans, they're the guys that pay the ticket, support, put money in. And how much say do they have over the club? So we can insult the Bundesliga all we want, and yes, they deserve all the jokes. But they can say, we have great ownership of our club. So this football is really for the fans, it's really for the people. When you look at the Premier League, it ain't for the fans, it ain't for the people. It can't be. Because how do you have a situation where the fans are the guys who pay the money, go to the stadiums, create the content, support the club, support how you actually pay their wages, but owners can do whatever the heck they want with the club? Then Obviously, of what relevance are you as a fan if you have little to no ownership of the actual club and where the club goes?
I know we don't really talk a lot about like fan culture and that sort of stuff here, but if you compare fan culture to Europe, to England, in England it's just like, okay, yeah, you love your club, you travel to Scunthorpe, Plymouth, and all these places in England.
It's a tradition. It's a tradition,
right? In Europe, you live and breathe your club. You live, you have a certain connection to the club that you feel a part of it. I feel with English fans nowadays, especially because I think it's because of the whole hooliganism that incident that they had in the 80s and 90s. It was a big problem and they had to fix it. But I feel like in Ajax, Feyenoord, Dortmund, AC Milan, Inter, it means something to them. They really give their passion. I just don't really feel that with English fans. I
disagree because, again, as somebody who has lived in England and lives in and out of England, English, because this is what I've always said. If you took away, let's just say, for example, you took away football for like an entire season in England, you would see a high degree of suicide rates. Facts. England, for some fans, they live and, bro, Mike, your club itself, Liverpool. Like, so my thing is, yes, based on just how crazy hooliganism was, which spikes in the 80s, they had to change things, change the territory, change the stadiums. But basically, you even saw it because there was something. So when they moved from Highbury to Emirates, there was actually this group of fans that, bro, we are losing a strong element of what makes Arsenal because we can't afford these crazy high prices that they're now charging at the Emirates Stadium. And we're now getting pretty much priced at, and we formed the core of what Arsenal was. So even if you are now seeing like more families coming through and they're changing the aspects of it, less hooligans and everything, do not deny the love that fans have of the club. But I think you're seeing like an intersection here happening. There are those massive passionate fans who are super, super passionate, but specifically for the Premier League, these clubs are so global. They are such a massive global brand. There's now this kind of clash between those kinds of local fans and the international fans. And the international fans outnumber the local fans. And the international fans are the guys who
have the money.
Go on to the other side. They will pay triple for that ticket, quadruple for that ticket. And they are willing to do anything to come and support the club. So I feel that it's like, no, because it's interesting what you say, but I will not come out and say that these guys are not passionate about the club. I mean, Jatos used to speak on it from... Sorry,
they are passionate, but I'm just saying in a sense where they really want their voices heard within the club. I don't think English fans have that sort of, not really desire, but they don't have that connection towards the club. Like, of course, they go and support and everything, and they're very passionate. I'm not denying that about English fans, but I'm just saying about if you really want change, you could do something about it. I always see with Bundesliga fans, they always having, 20 minutes of silence, nobody chants, or then they have a bunch of banners and this sort of stuff. Okay, you can say Glazers out. But I think there has to be a bit more meaning towards it. I mean, even like Liverpool fans.
But Mike, again, which is what I said, United is a very special case.
Exactly.
Because they're such a global brand. See, a lot of those clubs you mentioned in Europe, they don't even come close to the global brand that United is. And because United is such a global brand, it's very difficult to find who like the core is, because Fergie just made them so big. Fergie just globalized the club so much, where it's like, bro, you go anywhere, you find United fans anywhere. Asia, Africa, South America, North America. So if you now were to do a protest, how do you do a protest when you're dealing with a global brand that has global fans and fans all over the world? So if you don't go, the guys that will go. But for other clubs, if that core doesn't go, then they're screwed. United's core is international.
They also said this too. They're like, someone close, like the report about the someone close to the Glazer family. They're like, they don't care about people, shouting Glazers out, this and that. As long as the money is just coming in and they're making money, they don't care. So the only way we can order the Glazers is by, cutting the money out. But like HJ said, like if some of these fans don't go, the other fans, international wise, like who would love to be at United, like Old Trafford, right? Like people like, like it's a dream for people like, watching as a kid to just go and visit Old Trafford. Like So
and also say a key thing here is, and I sorry, Mike as well. You have to look at what they were trying to do. See, all that hooliganism, that was the old English Division 1. So once they decided to now say Premier League is a brand, we're changing everything. So everything was about, we're trying to market this thing as a global brand.
It's all about money now. It's all about money.
It's about money. So they said, no, the way that the fans come in, how we stamp out different fan culture, stamp out chants, and the culture that you have in there, I told you, bro, I went to my friend is an Arsenal season ticket holder, and he just gave me like a ticket because he was out of the country to go and watch it was like a European qualifier at Emirates Stadium. And I went there, and bro, there was like a family in front of me. These guys were not even watching the damn match. There's like two, three kids. They were literally looking at one another. They were not watching. I said, bro, you bought tickets for a football match, and you're literally playing amongst yourselves. I don't even watching the damn game.
No, I could not accept that, honestly.
She went to an Arsenal game.
Yeah, also
my friend gave me
Wow.
I'm a football guy. I'm a football guy, man. I'm a football guy.
This whole time you've been little bro. Is this what you're saying?
Yeah, definitely not proper Chelsea.
You want to say something? J-Twist.
Yeah, Mike's correct on the answer because there are certain fans, well, particularly at my club, they can't be objective to the football club itself. If you say anything bad about a certain player, a certain individual, something to do with the club, they'll attack you. I'm sure you have it in your fan base. Like when people said Mount's bad, they'll be like, no, he's a great player. It hurts them to criticize something that they love. They can't be objected to. They can't split the two. And this whole Man United the fan base in general is split. There's too much stuff going around. The whole Rashford thing, whole Maguire thing. There's the new Onana thing, the whole Ten Hag thing. It's just split there's so many bits that are just split apart. It can't be united on like one thing. And that one thing should be the ownership, but fans can't come together because they've always got their little tribal aspects that they want to believe in or they want to follow. And it will contradict what another person will think, and then they can't have that.
And also, right, the one thing I was saying that about, the reason why, why did the Glazers reject their offer, right? I look at Liverpool, for example, right? When Liverpool was on the market, they were looking for minority investment, but like they couldn't get, the actual price for them to sell the club. You see what I'm saying? Like I think they're trying this Super League.
Those guys were never going to sell Liverpool. I'll tell you that right now.
I think this new Super League stuff and this new format of more games, more games, more stuff, so they can make more money. I think that's what this owners are just looking at and saying, you know what? What's the point of saying we can just wait to 2026 and see if the club is going up, then we sell.
Yeah, but that's a dangerous game to play because you need to win. You can have money coming in, but you need to win it in the meantime because, man, we've been 10 years without a Premier League title. If we go another 10 years without a Premier League title,
that's what I was saying. See, that's why I agree with
discussing Man United as a big team.
We need relegation. Like, if we get relegated, I think they just probably just sell. Relegation is the only way. Like you
guys have not won the Premier League for like 10 years. I think the valuation of the club's still gone up.
It's
true. That's because of the
so hold on. So let me quickly take some of these debates and then we have to move on to the next thing, man. George says, "Where's Samasi been? I missed the panel. Well, she's back. She's back in the flesh, man. She's back in the flesh. Welcome, Samasi, man. Liga still lives, man. Albert Cardenas, my man from Peru. That CR7 jinx did a number on United. HH.
Facts.
Stop it. Albert, don't.
Shout out to Crap Reno.
Don't do that. Jay Jockett. Glad to announce my official transfer to
Oh my god, I knew it's gonna happen.
Wait, HH, what was the transfer deadline for moving?
No, Mike. I told Paul, close that damn. I don't know how you say close in Spanish. Say close that damn border. Basically, build that wall. Trump the border. Trump that damn border, bro. Okay,
you can go under the wall.
Can you do basketball with a hedgehog? Actually, are hedgehogs the guys that go underneath, or?
Yes.
Do you mean a mole?
That's a mole. That's a mole. Drop a break.
Do you mean a mole?
So where are hedgehogs? What do they do?
Hedgehogs, they're up.
Wait, is this the next Discovery Channel?
No, I'm just saying. So hedgehogs are not the guys that have like a drill that goes under like this.
No.
Wait, do you know the spiky ones? Those are hedgehogs. You know, like
no,
Sonic.
that's a skunk.
No,
No, Scam.
Drop a break.
Wait. So moles are the one that are blind, isn't it? They're blind, aren't they?
They can't see light.
think
They can't be in light, basically.
think like
They're
Sonic the
nocturnal.
Hedgehog. That's why Hedgehog.
Yeah, Sonic. All right.
That's what
Yeah, Sonic the Hedgehog.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Look again, man. What's wrong with you?
No. Shout out to my guy Sonic, man. Shout out to my guy Sonic. Money Mace is clear of facts that from Mbappe and Jassim to Sir Jim and Mount, bro. I think Jim and Mount, that's a great combo. That's a great combo. That's a great combo.
You guys were saying that PSG was going to be the B team and all that stuff. We ain't forget, man.
All right, also Money Mace, I don't approve of that AVI, man. You sick prick. Place 8. Fans thought the Glazers were Santa to spend 130 million just before to leave, and the board literally said they were backing Ten Hag long term. It all makes sense.
I kind of feel bad for Ten Hag in this situation. I can't lie.
He's fucking.
I mean, like, what do you? If you're Ten Hag, just do your deal. It's true that because if you're Ten Hag, you're like, bro, I was this close to getting that Qatari money.
Yeah,
I was this freaking close to getting that.
I mean,
Qatari
he has spent money, but
I think he would have been better structure for him.
His talent
because
ID is
his talent ID is bad.
Yeah. Wait, so I thought HH, we don't want socialism in football like Germany and Italy. Huh?
You mean
you talk about sharing.
You mean Spain. You mean Spain. Spain is also
no, probably Spain. I think you mean Spain. Where we don't.
Italy is not with members, dude.
Yeah. I mean, look, as I said again, I think, you can't course correct. Premier League, you're not going to now change the culture of the Premier League right now. Like, too much money.
I think there should be more rules for the owners.
So, man, it's not going to happen because it's a brand that's making too much money. It's making way too much money now. So
they own the clubs. Like, ain't no way they're letting go of that.
So, do you think that's I've owned the club? Do you think I'm going to allow it to not change any contract? Hell no. So, no, I'm going to own it forever.
For that to happen now.
David C, our Brexit fans are celebrating all over the.
Wait,
oh my god!
No, wait, hold on. Let me hit it.
Oh my god!
I mean, Lord. Okay, guys. So, Hokage, I'm coming first to you since he's your goat. So, Hokage, let's talk about your goat. Now, Hokage, I am a Ronaldo fan. I'm a Ronaldo fan.
Wait. Ronaldo can mean two different things.
I am a Cristiano Ronaldo fan.
Hater.
So no, I'm a Cristiano Ronaldo fan. Look, I'm just going to ask you a very simple question here. I'm going to ask you two quick questions. Should more respect be put on Cristiano's name based on his incredible longevity? And should a 39-year-old be starting for Portugal at the Euros in Germany? Hokage. AK, talk to me, bro. AK, those are the two questions. Should more respect be put on a guy who is redefining the football section of the Guinness Book of Records? Ali Dai could never. And should a 39-year-old be starting for Portugal at the Euros?
I'm not sure about the first point because I believe there was a guy that we talked about this previously. There was a guy named So Chan An who actually, I think, had more.
Okay, but we don't count like those things. Don't count. Like we don't count towards side because okay, if we're gonna go down that route, then we have to give praise to Jimmy Jones and Joseph Baikan, which we can't. So
respect by
there was no offside rule.
There we go. And they're fighting against tanks, but keep going.
So I mean, respect to Cristiano, man. Ronaldo's breaking boundaries. He's on to the final frontier. I mean, he's doing stuff that we've never imagined. I mean, a football.
No, but okay. As you personally to you, how much praise should we give him for his longevity and the amounts of goals he has scored internationally?
You should give him praise because he scored against the likes of Lithuania, Estonia. Slovakia.
Liechtenstein.
Are they the same country?
I mean, Slovakia. Do you have Skriniar at the back? HH told me he was one of the best defenders in the world. So
to be fair,
I mean, Kenny, we know HH's town ideas.
No, Kenny, look, we're wrapping up. No, but look, AK, look, I mean, because my thing is, this is because I keep on being called a Ronaldo hates and everything. Should he be starting as a 39-year-old?
I mean, not really. He's 39 and he can't run. So like, you know his. You watch his Sui celebration. Just like do a run through of it from like 25 to now. It gets stiffer every time. Every time you watch it, it gets stiffer and stiffer. Like his Sui is so stiff right now. I think.
Okay. Let's. Okay, you're different to watch. Just don't.
You can see that physically, he's not the same. So I think he could be a super sub. Cristiano, the super sub, can definitely happen.
But if you're Martinez, do you think Martinez has the courage to bench him? Because my thing is, look, see, okay, I don't know how to get through to these Ronaldo fanboys. I just don't know, because you cannot have an objective conversation with them. I'm like, we respect what he's done. He has one of the greatest resumes in the game. But we have to just deal in facts. Fact is, we saw those Euros and we saw the World Cup. And in those two tournaments, he's going to be younger than him being 39 at this upcoming Euros. So my thing, though, is what logic can you put in him being part of it? And could he be a detriment to a team who I think have a very good chance of winning the tournament?
I mean, I wouldn't pay attention to mentally ill Ronaldo fanboys.
Oh, wow.
I mean, these are the same. HH, they still say that Morocco robbed them in the World Cup. And that if Ronaldo was there for 100 minutes, he could have done something. Which, like, that shows you the level of delusion they still have. So, like, I don't think this guy, he shouldn't start. I'm sorry. Portugal have a young team, a lot of talent. The front line should be, let's be honest, should be Leao, Ramos, and Diogo Jota. That should be the front line if we're looking at it in purely an objective form and performance-based sense. That's Portugal's best front three. Cristiano Ronaldo should not be in Portugal's best front three because it's quite simply, he's not good enough at this moment. Also, I think here's the thing. Portugal play better as a team without Ronaldo because Ronaldo can't press. Ronaldo can't track back. Gonzalo Ramos has that off-ball thing locked up. And yeah, so I think Ronaldo, at most, he can be a super sub if they're struggling and say, Ronaldo, here's 20, 25 minutes. Try to change the game any way you can. But I'll be honest, I don't think Roberto Martinez has the balls to bench him. Roberto Martinez is, for me, he's a terrible coach. I think Portugal did an absolute disservice hiring him, just like Belgium, because the two teams with immense talent that even someone like a Jose Mourinho could have done something with this Portugal side. But they decided to go with the manager who was last relevant when he beat Manchester City with Wigan. So I'm not going to Martinez, he's going to start Ronaldo, unfortunately. So that's the point. But he shouldn't start. Like, on objective.
Can I speak on?
Let me come to Nomad and then Kenny. So Nomad, what are we saying about Cristiano Ronaldo, bro? I mean, are you happy? If he's scoring, should he still be starting for Portugal as a bloody 39-year-old? Or should this guy just think about calling it a day? Which I know he won't. The only thing stopping Ronaldo is going to be a long-term injury. But where are you at with a guy who's going to be bloody 39 freaking years old next summer?
He's still playing because of people like you.
Wait, okay. Wait, hold on. Let me hit. Excuse me? I don't understand.
Yeah, I mean, he lives to silence his haters. I mean, all of these, excuses of fans.
Okay, so no, let me just stop it there. So no, at that World Cup, he silenced me at that World Cup. And at the Euros, he silenced me at the Euros. And he's silencing me in Saudi Arabia.
He's still not yet finished, right? That's the point. He'll never be finished. He'll
When
never
will
be
he be
finished.
finished?
Okay, so no. You see, no man.
I think
No.
he's finished,
But you know what? I'm
Nomad.
going to turn that. No man. You're the problem. You and Misby Nation in the chat. Misby Nation. I see you up in this chat as well. You guys are the problem because you enable him. Nomad. If this guy has a cardiac arrest on the pitch, you're going to be to blame.
Did you hear
what I said? If this guy collapses on the pitch due to old age, you'll be to blame because it is you guys who is keeping this guy playing when he's obviously far too old.
No, but AJ, you're not understanding me, no? I don't need Cristiano to play. If he doesn't play, it doesn't matter to me. I'm not a Portugal fan. I've moved on with my life. If he plays, it doesn't matter to me. I'm not pining for
I'm
him
asking
to play.
you as a football fan.
No, but let me finish. Let me land.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't want him to play. If he plays, it doesn't matter to me. But you want him to not play. It matters to you. You're making videos on it. You're holding discussions on it, and that's why he's not going to retire because of people like you, HH. You're keeping him alive. You're his oxygen. If you're gonna keep making these shows, if you're gonna keep, talking about it.
No, man. So if he keeps on going to tournaments and dropping 0 goals and failing to win, and I keep on saying that's quit, he'll just keep on going and keep on going and keep on going. No, man, isn't that a bit psychotic?
He has never landed with just 0 goals, right? In any tournament. He gives the goals.
How many? Oh, okay. Well. I mean, those are for knockout goals.
Wait, I have a question.
Wait, are we counting goals against North Korea?
No, man, keep talking.
I have a question for you.
And also, this
question.
And also, HH, what I can't understand for the life of me that this World Cup knockout goals. There are a lot of legends from the past whom you would hold in high regard, who didn't really ball at the World Cups, who didn't really even have an international career actually.
But they're not talking about
because they were shoulder feint merchants, there were nutmeg merchants, rainbow flick merchants, around the world merchants, whatever you may say. You'll have those.
Can you name some
names, please? Names.
You have Zard's shirt behind you. You're shameless. You're absolutely shameless. Zard's shirt behind you. Does he even deserve to be there?
He has more
really?
goal contributions.
No one cares.
I think Hazard was one of the best players in the World Cup.
No one cares. No one cares. Half of the players Maradona played with on the streets were one of the most talented footballers one could ever see. No one knows about that.
Okay, Nomad, but
as I said, all you care about is the shoulder feint merchants and the rainbow flick merchants. No one gives a crap about that.
Nomad, is your only name Hazard?
The Lala, the Sasa.
Yeah, exactly. It's all crap. It's all crap. It's all nonsense. Absolute nonsense. Absolute crap.
Those players aren't acting like they're the GOAT, though. Ronaldo thinks he's the GOAT. He thinks he's the
I have
GOAT.
a question for everyone.
Let him think that. Who cares? Let him think that.
No, but no, man. No, hold on. But no, man. The issue is, I care about his health and his well-being. No, man. He shouldn't be about proving me wrong. I'm on his side. I'm his friend. I want to see him do well.
No, you're not.
No, you're not. Come on,
No, man. This
Cristiano can read your mind, He can read your mind.
No, man. I am one of his biggest supporters.
No, you're not.
You're the number one hater. You're the number one hater.
Nomad. What I'm saying right now is because
he has single-handedly, humiliated your club over and over and over and over again over the years. And that's you have PTSD actually. You have PTSD from Cristiano, and that's the root cause of your hatred. Yes. Look in the history. Look at what is done in English football.
I have a question to the panel.
Okay, what's your question?
Do you all think that Cristiano Ronaldo will score more World Cup knockout goals than Haji Wright in the near future?
Okay. No one is asking that question.
Can I speak on this?
Kenny, go for it.
Honestly, I don't even know what we're talking about. Should he start? Should he not start?
No, so basically, should a 39-year-old Cristiano Ronaldo, despite what he's done at this qualifiers, be starting for Portugal at the Euros next year?
It depends how he's performing. If he performs well, why not? I don't think he should be like a guaranteed star or whatever. But if he performs well, like if the team is working,
but Kenny, context is very key. I know his name is his name, but look at his performances in the last 2 tournaments. That's the first thing. Second thing is this is actually a very talented Portugal squad. All things that he's 39 years old. So you take all those things into account. You take all those things into account. Because remember, you can't judge him because he has scored 2 goals against Slovakia. Because Kenny, you're going to be facing much better teams than freaking Slovakia at those Euros. So again, when you look at the praise performances and it's going to be 39, forget what he has been performing to do. Because Kenny, you say based on how he's performing, are you now going to now take these qualifiers and specifically Saudi Pro League as a good yardstick? Okay, Kenny, this ain't hate. This is love. This is love.
No, obviously, but the thing, like, I can't be sure that if Jota plays, is going to perform like better. Like Ramos has been decent, but against Morocco, he was poor as well.
Exactly.
Obviously, they should. I don't think he should be a guaranteed star, but if he performs well and he scores, I don't see why he shouldn't be like. And I've watched Portugal games. Leao for Portugal is not even that. It's decent, but he hasn't performed the way he performs for Milan as well. So I'm like, these players, in the head, let the young players play. Yeah, it's cool. But some of them for the national country, they haven't performed as well. So I'm like, if the guy is scoring and he's performing well, I don't see why not. If have him in the squad, yes, I don't think he should be a guaranteed star.
But Kenny, if he collapses, you know that you're to blame.
He's not going to collapse, man. Come on.
No. Okay. Good. Okay.
No, but I don't see any reason. Like he's scoring goals, he's performing. I don't see any reason the hurry to just replace him. Like if he during the World Cup he didn't perform, he got benched. It's cool.
No.
If he get benched, it's alright.
No, because my thing is, if Portugal doesn't have a great squad, then I'll be like, okay, fine. My thing, no, Kenny, I think he'll be a great bench player. Great. But the issue, though, is that because of his name and his career and his legacy, there is almost this pressure of, oh, no, it's Cristiano, though. It's Cristiano. We have to be respectful to him. We have to be respectful to him. No. Football should always be a meritocracy. It should always be a meritocracy. Because, Kenny, my thing, though, is even if he score here and there, you can definitely see that there's definitely a decline in this game. And it's fine because you're freaking 39. Okay? You're 39. So even if you're scoring, are you going to entrust what a 39-year-old is doing in Saudi against the very best teams in the whole of Europe next summer? I'm not sure that's true, man. Hoka get talks, bro.
But quickly, like he's running the team right. He's running the team right now. It's not to like the guy's playing as a strike. The guy's honestly right now. The guy's just a finisher. Right? From what I've seen, he played with Ramos then. So if you're asking him to do stuff that he can't do, you should replace him. If you're asking him to just be there in the box, not move too much, and wait for chances, he can still do it. Trust me, I still trust him to finish better than João Felix or Jota. So if he's there to just score goals, let him play.
Mike, go for it, Mike.
Hokage can go first. Yeah,
Hokage, go for it.
Kenny is absolutely right because this Portugal team, they're talented, but they suck. They suck, dude. They're trash. They're overrated. Euro 2021, it's the same team. These guys got bummed 4-1 to ball sniffers Germany, and then they got pumped by Eden's little bro. Come on, dude. It's like, I understand why he's 39, he's a liability, but if I know he hasn't scored a World Cup knockout goal, he's typically been good at the Euros for Portugal throughout his career, but if it's a Euros knockout game and Portugal needs a last-minute goal and they're putting crosses into the box, I'm still trusting Cristina over Jota, Leao. Leao sucks for Portugal. If anything, Portugal's best performer in the last 2 tournaments, Euro 2021, Renato Sanchez was the best Portuguese performance out of these last 2 tournaments. These players don't show up for Portugal. Bruno's never showed up for Portugal. Gonzalo Ramos stat padded a hat-trick. I'm not counting that. So I understand your worries for him, HH. His heart.
Yes.
We saw Ericsson.
Relax.
I'm just saying we saw it. It was traumatizing. If that happened to Ronaldo, I don't know what happens to Ronaldo fans. I don't know. I don't want to know their emotions during that moment.
Yeah, we don't want to know. We don't want to delve there.
But who cares? I mean, not who cares if that happens to him, but it won't happen to him. Ericsson was like a special case. Ronaldo takes the best care of his body. He treats his body like a temple. Like, I think I side with Kenny here. He still does more for Portugal than any of these other bums on Portugal do. So that's why that's his only argument.
Ricardo, do you agree here? Portugal are trash, they're bombs, and they actually do need Cristiano's goal scoring potency. So why should Halford be such a flipping filthy sticking hater?
Originally I wasn't gonna come today, but when this topic came up, my Batman signal went out, so I had to come as soon as possible. Look, the truth is, I don't know why Michael just what's it called? He's slandering my name. I don't hate Ronaldo. I just don't like his fans. I think they're annoying. But here's the issue. They are a talented squad. The problem is that they don't have a manager in place to maximize this the talent in this squad. Okay. Now, Ronaldo is obviously 39. You are right. Just because he's Cristiano Ronaldo, he's going to start. It's the name of the game. That's how it works, right? But the problem is that I think the biggest problem is these Ronaldo fanboys. Because they believe, just based on what Ronaldo has done in the course of his career with Portugal, as long as he's not retired, he's obligated to play on that starting lineup. And that's an issue in itself. Because when he doesn't get service, he's effectively a useless player on the field because he's not a natural striker. So I can't hold it against him for not doing anything as a striker when that's never been his position. And it's too late in his career to modify his game. He is who he is at this point. The problem is that the moment he doesn't play, someone like Gonzalo Ramos comes in or someone like Jota comes in, you haven't played enough with these players consistently because you're still playing with Ronaldo. You're still planning with Ronaldo. You're not planning without him. So how can you expect Ramos or Jota to just kick off and act like this team wasn't built around him when he's still there? And for a lot of these players, they're obviously going to try to maximize Cristiano Ronaldo because he's an incredible goal scorer. But when you are on the field and you're trying to maximize a certain player, when it doesn't work, everything collapses. In my opinion, he shouldn't be starting. He can definitely bring something to the table. There's no denying that. He's still a clutch goal scorer. The left foot, right foot in the box, free kicks, penalties. But he shouldn't be starting. I'm trying to give him as much credit as I can right now.
Ricardo, man, come on, man. There's no need for that. Come on.
This team needs to move on, and I mean move on. I don't mean don't call him. I mean you can call him, but he does not deserve to be starting. I'm sorry. At some point, he's gonna retire. At some point, you have to move on. You have to start moving. You have to make that transition smooth. You can't have the transition be like, okay, well, whenever Ronaldo decides to retire, now we'll start building. You got to start doing that right now. And the best way to do it is ease him out a little bit. And if they need him, which to be honest, they probably will need him. I don't think Roberto Martinez is the man for this job, but it's probably the best they could have got. And I don't know. The problem is that when Ronaldo's not playing, and you always see it on Twitter, when Ronaldo doesn't play and Portugal wins, they're always like, oh, these bums always show up when Ronaldo's not on the field. When he's on the field. When he's on the field, they don't show up. Well, there's a common denominator there because when you play with Ronaldo, you have to adjust your whole play style because this guy is lacking, not because he's not good, but because of his age. He's naturally declining. So you can't expect someone like Gonzalo Ramos to just come in and who's not really the main striker of the system to be like now flourishing. It's pretty straightforward to me, but the fanboys will see it otherwise.
Let me come to Mike then. BMF, Mike, what are you saying?
Before I get to Ronaldo, you know how I made that wild claim last month that I said Luxembourg would qualify to the Euros?
Yeah, let me.
No.
I'm just putting my course over.
Okay. So they had a chance to go in second place in this group, but they missed an open goal yesterday when the goalkeeper wasn't even in goal.
Oh my God, yes.
So we're at Luxembourg now.
They're still third. They're 2 points behind with 3 games to go. I'm still in the belief that they will qualify.
All right, but just in case, just like as like a just like a preemptive break.
If they qualify, oh my God!
No. You can do it.
Yourself.
I'm saying right now, I am not reporting on bloody Luxembourg at the Euros. That's not happening.
Yes, you are.
Mike, we'll see what happens, bro.
Yes, you are. But I think with this whole Ronaldo conundrum, I know what you're doing, HH. You uploaded an 18-minute video on this guy.
In 4K, in 4K Ultra HD, in 4K Ultra HD.
Nah, you are absolutely a hater. Come on.
No, Mike. I'm his biggest fan. I'm actually like jokes apart. I'm actually I like the
think
guy.
we should buy a T-shirt with Ronaldo #1 hater.
Yeah, no, I will. It's on its way. It's on its way. Yeah, Mike, continue.
The underwear. PTSD. Look, he's 39 years old. Let the guy be, man. Yeah, okay, his fans are annoying. Of course, every fan base has annoying fans, whether it's Messi fans, Ronaldo fans, Bruno fans, like BMF. Everybody has annoying fans. So the problem, though, is Portugal have such a talented team. They are, for me, they're top 3 favorites for the Euros, just based on the team they have. They have everything: fullbacks, center backs, midfielders, attackers. But I don't know. Okay, yeah, Ronaldo, he's, I think, top goal scorer of the Euro qualifiers. Him and Lukaku, I think, might be on the same amount of goals, or maybe Ronaldo's ahead now. When it gets to the Euros and Portugal are going to go up against, a Germany, or if they go up against England or France, can Ronaldo be as effective in those games? I don't really see it. Like yesterday, I was watching the game and he tried to do a sprint, and I think it was Hansko, the left back for Slovakia, caught him up. And he had about a 5 or 10 yard head start ahead of him. I was
funny, bro. Why you laughing?
This is why I'm like, man, physically he
respect
done.
go no the HH.
No, exactly.
But in the box, he can still be a very effective striker. I think he has to himself, and I know he will never do this because he is Ronaldo. He has to accept that, okay, I have to have a different role in this team. I can't be the main guy. I can't be the manager like I am in the. There we go. See, still has 100% record as a manager. Shout out to Ronaldo.
Yeah. But quality role.
Heading into the Euros, the front 3 should be João Felix on the left, because Rafael Leao for Portugal, I don't see the same guy. I don't. I think João Felix, he had a decent game when he came onto the field yesterday. I would actually go with Pedro Neto as the right winger, and I would probably go with Gonzalo Ramos as the striker. That would be my front 3 for Portugal.
Yeah, Pedro Neto is good.
Yeah, Pedro Neto, he's cooking this season. So it's just like, okay, Ronaldo, he can probably do well in the group stage. He can probably get a goal or 2. But deeper into the competition, can you trust him anymore? I don't know. But hey, man, he's 39 years old. He's still getting goals at the top level of football. Yeah, of course, it's against Liechtenstein, Bosnia, Luxembourg, and these sort of teams. But still getting the goals. You got to respect it, HH. I know you want.
I don't know. And in that's my 70 minutes 4K Ultra HD video, I said that as much, you can say anything you want, the fact that this guy is still scoring at this age is crazy. All I'm saying is this, though, is that it's funny, though. I remember several times going to the library and opening Guinness Book of Records, and Ali Dai was the #1 international goal scorer for several years, and no one gave a damn apart from people who were Guinness Book of Records merchants. All I'm saying is that why didn't we give Ali Dai his flowers when he was #1 for all those years?
Because he was doing well. Okay, I mean,
he was in the Guinness Book of Records. He was in the Guinness Book of Records. I was
going to say, okay, he was doing that against Mongolia and East Timor and these sort of countries, but I mean, Ronaldo was doing it against San Marino and Liechtenstein.
Thank you. So go on. BMF, your goats, man. BMF.
Because it's simple as this. I already said I don't think he should be in the team, especially the way he is now. He shouldn't be starting for the team. It's because I look at someone like Celso. Yeah, he's a great finisher in the box. He's like more of a fox in the box type of striker that you put the ball in the box, it's gonna score you goals. But the thing is, when Ronaldo doesn't have, when does he doesn't have a touch with the ball? He's trying to come deep, trying to play this false nine. I'm like, nah, but. Like I said, look at Portugal. Right? They've had that. You can say they've had their best games in the last couple of tournaments without even starting. especially when they got benched and they literally smoked Switzerland and all the teams like they literally. Yeah, so like I think they need to move on from him, like because with Ronaldo on the pitch, you just trying to force everything to him. Because remember, you don't pass the ball to Ronaldo, right? He gets angry and starts throwing that.
Yeah.
So when I like, especially when you look at once Portugal, you see they try to force everything to him. Like you see Bruno said the other day, or when Ronaldo's on the pitch, we just got crave for him every time. Like it's so obvious what like if you're facing a better team, it's so obvious you're trying to cross the ball, pass the ball to Ronaldo. So I think they need to move on from him. They have a special team, especially their defense. That like they have this literally their chance. Like at least they can win.
So because that he should be a bench player, not a starter. Next
a bench player, even coming off the bench and just adding that extra fire. They're trying to look for a goal, and that makes more sense, especially against tired legs. If you're trying to play Ronaldo, against starting the games, it's not gonna look good. It's not going to look.
All right, let me hit this some Dubinsky's man. Shout out to all right, so here where are we at? Hamza, member for 20 months. HH, please read my comments about CR7 on your vid. Well, let's see if I can find it, bro. I'll see what I can find it, man. Albert Cardenas, thank you for the Dubinsky, man. Ronaldo still starts. His FIFA rating is 86. Is his FIFA rating 86?
He's not lying. Rating as Musiala, by the way, the same rating.
You see, I know FIFA are trash and they're shameless. Cristiano is rated an 86 in 2023.
Is that good? What's his physicality?
86?
He just was finishing. That's it. Just finishing.
Wait, hold on. Yes. No, and also see for me, I'm trying to be like it. 86.
Well, what do you think it should be? What do you think it should be?
Bro, at most 79.
Nah, that's good. Nah.
Damn. Come on, bro. I mean, Kenny, did you watch the World Cup? And also, Kenny, with all due disrespect, are we now repping the Saudi Pro League? Everybody in the Saudi Pro League is 80 and below. I'm sorry. The moment you go to the Saudi Pro League, you are now 80 and below. You can't. Not with the signings. In the Saudi Pro League can be ranked above 80.
Wait, guys, what's Neymar's rating on the game?
I don't even know.
I have no clue.
Well, there's only one Neymar's rating is.
We need to have you as a board at least, man.
I think it's
Neymar's
89. 89?
Yeah, come on.
Yep,
Neymar's 89.
Oh my god, FIFA. You fucking pricks.
Okay, so what age is Neymar? So Neymar should be a 79.
You don't.
Wait, Kenny. Around 7. Most goals in qualifiers, but he is the problem. Around 7. I know that you're a thingy fanboy, but around 7. Who has he scored these goals against? And those teams he scored them against, will those be the same teams come the Euros? See, RSF, I know you're a thingy fanboy, but and also I'm a fanboy. So RSF, we are both fanboys. We're both in the same pool together. So nice to meet you, fellow fanboy. But my thing, as fanboys, we have to be honest with our hero. What did our idol do in our last 2 tournaments? As great as he was better than the Euros, but he's not been great. Albert Cardenas, how are you benching a King's Cup of Champions WC winner? This is true. This is true. And he was top scorer in that tournament as well. So, actually, hold up. Wait, Al Nassr won the King's Cup?
Yeah.
Wait, is that why he was angry that he wasn't voted the best player of the tournament?
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
He was
angry? I thought the King's Cup was a friendly.
Yeah, I thought it was the Arab Champions League.
Wait, they call it the King's Cup?
Yeah, we expect the King's Cup.
Hold on, look. Wait, AK, just call it to the ACL. Don't say that. I'll just call it the ACL. Let's call it the ACL. But no, ACL isn't that an injury? I don't have a name. Okay. HH and team. The thing with Portugal is that they depend a lot on Cristiano Ronaldo with a savior mentality. Portugal needs to change and move as a team with 100%. Like, I feel that Cristiano being there, the team has to play towards him. It's almost as the issue that you had with Ibrahimovic for many teams. Because Cristiano is there, they are young players, his legacy, what he means, his name, there is a certain way that those guys will not operate within him. If you not take him away, I think the contribution of everybody within the players, they now raise up. And Ricardo makes a very key point. He's going to have Now, I don't know when he retires though. So people say, "Oh, he's going to retire." I don't, bro. This dude could be looking for pickup games at 55. I think so. So my thing is, but you still have to have an operation and a project post Ronaldo. It makes sense. That's something that makes sense.
As long as he doesn't go to Iran, I think he should be cool.
Oh well. Jay Jokin, how do you feel if Mourinho wins the World Cup with CR7 in 2026?
Then he's the GOAT.
Wait, well.
Mourinho, not CR7. Mourinho, not CR7. Mourinho.
If that actually happens, though, if Mourinho actually wins the World Cup, like
no. Then Mourinho is the GOAT. Mourinho would be the GOAT, hands down. Pep would have nothing to say. Mourinho would be the GOAT. As for Cristiano,
did you see that story about the 99 lashes?
Okay. I swear I'm not racist. Christina in 10 international tournaments, 5 knockouts, goals, and assists. Griezmann in 5 international tournaments, 14 knockouts, goals, and assists, and a World Cup. Christoph Penaldos doesn't sniff gritty on the international stage.
This guy a side chick.
That's disrespectful.
Wait, no. This is don't spit out the doubts. Griezmann has a far better international career than Cristiano. That's not even up for debate. Griezmann has a way better international career than Ronaldo. Those are facts. QC8. Take down the Burger King kit. This is a football show. All right, you stupid moron. So
why didn't you get it in blue?
Exactly. Why get it black? Like black looks.
It makes it look fatter.
No, I think he got black because that's the death of his career.
Thank you very much. So no, because guys, look at that because it's one of these. This is a nice kit.
It's because it's a funeral.
Is that the 16, 17? 16,
I
17?
think it's a 16, 17. It might be 16, 17.
Yeah, it's probably.
No. Come on, this kit is cool. This is a cold
kit. But like,
this is a cold kit.
Black makes
this is a cold kit, man. It's a cold kit. And also, I already have 2 blue from Zola and Drogba as well. So now let's go over to our shout out to our unofficial and unpaid South American correspondent who does this free of charge, no expenses paid. So before we go to our unofficial South American football correspondent, Cardo, I think it's quite rude that you're throwing popcorn at your captain and so forth, So whoever was the fan that threw the popcorn at Neymar, would you do that to him on the street? That's one thing. Another thing is this. Shout out to your boy Ali Moreno, ESPN FC, Venezuela. Here's my thing. The world has changed. You see, growing up, you feared Brazil. I remember there was one time I was playing football, and there's this football thing where you play for this international team, and we're playing this like Brazil team, and there was just something about the yellow jersey that it struck fear into you. You were afraid. Like once you just saw that yellow jersey, there was a mystique about it. And this was pretty much created from Pele and passed down from generation to generation. I truly believe this is the first era where no one fears Brazil. That Brazil no longer have that fear factor. And people believe that they can go to Brazil's house and get a result. And you say to yourself, what is the cause of this? What is it? Because I have a bit of sympathy for Neymar. Because you are in an era where this Brazilian talent pool, it ain't great. But I have a theory, and this is what I'm going to give over to Ricardo. I have a theory. Are we still seeing the side effects and the continuous ramifications of Hokage and Samasi tax? Is there a Hokage Samasi tax on the states of Brazil?
A 7-1 tax?
I've seen the Hokage and Samasi tax. Ricardo, What's wrong with Brazil, bro? I know that you are the front line there in South America. What the hell is wrong with Brazil, man?
Well, I mean, you hit one of the points that I always stand by is that Neymar wasn't fortunate enough to play in a great generation of Brazilians. There was only a few of them, being Thiago Silva and Casemiro. That's pretty much about it. The fullbacks have been absolutely garbage. I think Dani Alves was honestly, he was a bit late to that generation. Sorry, he came earlier. Before that, Marcelo has never showed up for Brazil. And then the rest of the talent has just been horrendous, to be honest. This team, I mean, you are right. A little bit of that 7-1 still is looming around those 5 stars. I already said it, man. They should have been deducted a start for that performance. They should have given it to Germany.
They should.
They should have given it to Germany.
God, come on, that's crazy. God, I should wait. That's crazy. No, that's crazy.
I think.
It was at home.
Is that advantage play? Okay.
G2S.
I think it also hasn't helped that they obviously lost to Argentina at home in a final of a Copa America. Wow. That is crazy.
Wait, hold up. J2S, if those are 7 footballs right there, J2S, I'm kicking you off that thing. Ricardo, keep talking.
No comment.
Ricardo, no, Ricardo, keep talking. Ricardo, keep talking.
It obviously doesn't help that obviously Argentina has won the Copa America in their backyard.
That was messed up.
It was very messed up. And the worst part about that is that you can see that the fans are a bit messed up too, because a lot of them were actually rooting for Messi to win against Brazil in Brazil. And Neymar had a problem with that. So that's another star deducted. So now we're
why is that? Ricardo, why is that?
3-time world champion as we speak. Obviously, and then
so Hokage asked, like, why was that? Why was
are you just joking or are you for real? Are you for real?
Oh no, that happened. That happened. Neymar had a problem.
Why?
Because the people just wanted to see Messi win, and I think the people of Brazil were just kind of like tired with the whole footballing thing in Brazil. And obviously Neymar, I don't know if you know a little bit, but Neymar was politically aligned with Bolsonaro. So a lot of people are like, oh, fuck Neymar. And then obviously a lot of people felt that Neymar's like an entitled brat and everything, but so they really wanted to see him lose.
But actually not. I think because I want to expand on that. I mean, the relationship between Neymar and the Brazilian people, do you think that Brazil just have never really, because again, I remember that guy at 2014 and how he just burst into the scene and just took the World Cup by storm. And I say, like, they have still lost to Germany, but I'd have liked to see Neymar at least be on that pitch against Germany for that semi. But since 2014, fast forward to that Copa America, the complete destruction and breakdown in relationship between the Brazilians and Neymar has been sad.
Yeah, but it's more to do with, well, I mean, to be honest, what added fuel to that fire was the quarterfinals of the 2018 World Cup when Neymar was pretty much just diving. I think a lot of Brazilian people had a problem with that as well. Obviously, it doesn't help his case that when Brazil won the Copa America in 2019 and he comes back and loses it, it's kind of like, well, clearly we don't need this guy since we're able to win without him. And they beat Argentina without Neymar, mind you, they still got it done. Yeah, so Neymar, like, his career at Brazil hasn't been looking too good, but for Brazil as a whole, like, they're lacking identity. Their game's too Europeanized. With this manager too, Denise, he's a fantastic manager, but the problem is that he doesn't have the players that are necessarily at disposal, which is fine. Maybe the talent isn't there, but there's serious questions that need to be asked about this team. For example, I've seen a lot of people, and to a degree, I can agree with this, that they're suggesting that Casemiro shouldn't be playing for the national team because he has been massively underperforming. And there's a player called Andre who plays for Fluminense. From Fluminense, and he's one of Denise's main guys, and he's pretty much on the bench, and he's a player that would benefit this team a lot. But obviously he comes in, like in the dying minutes, whatever, not really doing much. So I don't know if Denise feels a little bit of pressure to play players from the top teams because they play at top teams. I mean, I hate to say it, like, I like Vinicius, but Vinicius for the national team is
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it's not good. Yeah, like Rodrigo's having a dead, like awful season, but even he's better for the national team, in my opinion. This team is lacking on a number 9, and luckily for Brazil, they have good number 9 talents coming through the ranks, but they're still really young. But a problem I see with this whole Denise thing, whatever, is that it almost feels useless because he's not gonna be there for Copa America. So, right, apparently Ancelotti's supposed to take the head job of Brazil at the start of Copa America. So
Which is stupid.
how does he plan to play this
That
team?
doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make any sense. What's the point of Denise as an interim manager implementing a very new philosophy to the Brazilian national team when it's not even the same type of philosophy of the Ancelotti? And
yeah, no, I'm just saying, and that's the thing that just it's the current stupidity. Ancelotti, why? And do you know why? It's so stupid. Oh, there are loads of Brazilians in Real Madrid. Ancelotti is a very popular manager who's done well. Oh, therefore to the work. That's not how international football works.
Yeah,
I'm of the mindset of like you live and you fail with your own.
No, that's valid. I think for the reason they chose Ancelotti is because the level of freedom he allows players to play with while maintaining somewhat of a structure. But he's still not very similar to Denise in my eyes. Denise plays a very, very like radical form of football of keeping possession, but like this very like unorthodox style of playing football. And I don't think you can go from one system to another and expect to produce a result. They may go maybe to a quarters or a semis, maybe into a finals just based on talent alone. But I honestly don't see if they come up against someone physical, because the next test is Uruguay. Uruguay is as physical as it gets, or if they come up against Argentina. The fact that these guys don't have an outright number 9 and they create chances, but against a more structured team, a more talented team, I don't see how Brazil can realistically win Copa America, even with the change of manager.
No, I mean, before I just come to the guys, I think like what would make sense is Denise take the helm from now till at least Copa America, so you can just do a nice, good run through. And then, for me, I still feel Ancelotti, that's just stupid, but it will make at least much more sense if Ancelotti, you now take over after Copa America, and now take up to the lead up to the World Cup in 2020, 26. Because if this guy's going to have a certain mindset from now until next summer, and the Carlo will now come with a whole different mindset, you're just going to... So basically, Brazil can't win. Basically, there is literally an easy path for Argentina to do a Dubinsky, like a double to Dubinsky. James West, talk to me, bro. Your thoughts on this whole Neymar and Brazil thing, man?
I mean, where do you even start? Like, even before 2014, there were lingering effects on this team because look at 2010 under Dunga. That wasn't a great tournament. That was Kaká carrying that team. And I know Silva was there, but that was the last good striker they had at the time. And then looking at Robinho, the less on him, the better. 06 as well. That team was stacked. And yet we had a fat R9. Ronaldinho had won the Champions League. His career was finished at the time. He didn't need to do anything. He didn't need to prove anything at the time. Yeah, and just like, even when you look at the Copa Americas after the 2014, they got grouped in 2016 in a team with, was it Haiti, Peru, and Ecuador? They got grouped. That's 2016. The only team they beat was Haiti. Otherwise, they drew with Ecuador and they'd lost to Peru as well. So that was a bad tournament for them. 2018, we're looking at, I forgot who their right back was at the time. Was it Fagner?
Oh wow.
He's still playing in the Brazilian league. This is not a good player. And we're looking at even the big players like your Vini Juniors. You expected them. Look how he's done well with Real Madrid, but when it comes to the international stage, he's never there. There's a reason he got subbed off versus Croatia. And people are saying, oh, he's never been subbed off. What did he do during that whole tournament? He was a passenger. And then we're looking at Richarlison is your striker. If he's your main striker, I'm sorry. The less said, the better. Because what is Richarlison? He's not a striker. He's not even a football player. And this whole thing, I don't get why they're trying to bring in Ancelotti, because it doesn't fit. They've already made their game so European, and it's not worked.
No.
We saw what happened. We saw they should never ever get grouped. Oh, sorry, you should never ever lose to Croatia. And this is not a good Croatia side as well. This was an
basically. I'm sorry, Brazil. You have no business losing to Croatia, and a Croatia side that was far weaker than that 2018 team. Like for me, that's when I knew that Brazil. Okay, there's an issue here. You can't beat Croatia in 90 minutes. Come on, bro.
Yeah, even Japan in the previous round against Croatia gave them a better game than Brazil did. Brazil were trash. Even in their group as well, they were very against Serbia. They weren't that great. I mean, Richarlison actually turned up and scored an amazing goal. And they played Switzerland. Just edged it past Switzerland. That wasn't a great Switzerland. I know they beat France a couple years before. That wasn't a great side. This Brazil team's been scraping past in the groups. Even with 2018, they played Serbia and Switzerland at both the same teams. I know they beat Mexico, but less about Mexico in around the 16 World Cup, the less.
Yeah.
And then the Belgian side, you shouldn't be losing to Belgium. This is Roberto Martinez's Belgium as well. Roberto Martinez isn't a tactical masterclass manager. He's not. He's very average. And those players helped Belgium get through because, I'm sorry, a half-fit Neymar in that 2018 is not going to carry it to a World Cup. Because who else are you relying on? They're relying on Willian, Douglas Costa, Gabriel Jesus is your striker. And then also the key miss in that 2018 was Casemiro as well because he got suspended and they were relying on a double pivot of Paulinho and Fernandinho. That's your midfield. And Philip Coutinho. If Philip Coutinho is your best or most competent player in your attack, there's a problem because Coutinho isn't that good.
No.
It's a long shot.
They're missing a striker. Brazil have always had a really great striker, a world-class striker. Brazil don't have a world-class striker now. They don't.
Yeah, because everyone knows who played in 2014. Yes. I think everyone remembers Fred.
And Joe. And Joey. Fred and Joey.
Respect, Greg.
No. See, if your strikers are Frederick and Joseph, you deserve to get spat at 7 times. You deserve to get spat at 7 times.
And also, like, even when they were bringing out the squad, look at their fullbacks. They have no. They're relying on. Was it Danilo still? He's still getting picked. That guy's been finished for ages. Alexandra. Their fullbacks the last World Cup were Danilo and Alexandra. When was the last time they had any relevance in the top tier football? That's probably back in 2018, 2017.
Oh,
that's nearly 6 years ago. It just shows without. And the big thing about 2014, they also missed Thiago Silva because I'm sorry, when your centre back pairing, David Luiz, really? I know he's got a great free kick, but David Luiz is your centre back. I mean, the whole thing with the back 2014, it's like the funeral had happened because the way they came out against Germany, holding the Neymar shirt.
See, for me, I knew that they would lose, but not that badly. The way they came out was like, okay, no, you can't come out. Brazil on home, so you can't come out holding the jersey of a guy who's having his debut World Cup like that. No. Then psychologically, they'd already lost a psychological game. So I knew that, okay, these guys are probably going to lose. But I didn't think they were going to lose that badly.
Yeah, but in 2014, their defense was, I think it was Marcelo, David Luiz, Dante, Maicon.
Dante's peak, yeah.
Yeah, and was it Maicon as well? He was still around in 2014. Like, what the hell? Why is he still there? His career got done by Bale.
Oh, wait, can I speak on for J2S?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I don't know where Brazil go from it, honestly, because they'll get to the next World Cup because that happened. Their squad is better than most of the teams, and also they expand the competition. If you can't become at least 6th place in the South American qualifiers, I'm sorry, you just need to disband. They said take a star away for the journey. If you can't qualify for the next World Cup with 6 teams out of 10,
take all the stars away.
Take all the stars away.
No, they'll be fine.
Just dissolve the whole nation of Brazil. Name it something else. Give it back to Portugal or something.
Okay, J2S.
Whoa.
Wow.
That's crazy. Yeah.
That's a yellow. That's crazy. Give it back. No, that's crazy. That's a yellow.
Yeah,
Mike, go for it.
First off, HGs, can you bring up my AVI? This is a good thing for you.
Is this Paisi? Is this Paisi?
Paisi. Kendri Pais.
Paisi. No, I call it Easy Street.
But no, man, I'm telling you, HH, I've seen this guy play now 5 times. I think he might be the best South American talent since Neymar. I'm not lying.
That's a lofty
That's a
claim.
Oh my god.
I know
That's
it's
a
a big
lofty
thing.
claim.
That's a big
This
call.
kid is insane. 16 years old and doing what he's doing. He's been balling on the Copa Libertadores as well. So this is not like one game guy. He's been doing it now for many months. So I think you got a gem, HH. But I swear,
HH, don't speak on him. HH,
I'm not saying. I'm
don't,
saying nothing.
because I know Chelsea Football Club and I know the HH jinx. I know what this powers of HH can do. So don't say anything, HH, because this kid is insane. When it comes to Brazil, I mean, they've played one good game so far under Diniz, and that game was against the San Marino of South America when they get to sea level, and that is Bolivia. Those guys are Jogo Bonito in the altitude. So as soon as they get to sea level, they're San Marino. Then they struggled against Ricardo's nation. They needed a late goal, and then they drew to Venezuela. In Venezuela, the main sport is baseball. And you're drawing one. This is only the second time in the history of World Cup qualifiers that Venezuela have gone points away at Brazil. Second time in history. So we are really in a situation where I don't think any team fears Brazil now.
No,
none of the South American teams do. And I'm really intrigued to see what happens on Tuesday when they got to go away to Montevideo and Uruguay. Because, it's Bielsa and Bielsa ball. But
they might get cooked.
They might get cooked. If my boy Darwin scores a 2-piece on these guys, oh boy, I'll be shameless. For the future for Brazil, I don't see any positivity. You just see Neymar; he's getting popcorn thrown at him. Yeah, I like Diniz as a manager, but there is you're starting as the striker still with. Can you? Okay.
Mike, that's
nah,
crazy.
come on, AJ.
Mike, that's crazy.
I don't care, man. The guy's a garbage footballer. He wouldn't even start for Ricardo's nation. I mean,
respect mental health tax. Mental health tax.
Yeah.
Mental health.
Wait, hold on. Mike, continue. Keep.
To be fair, we got Guerrero. He's still more relevant.
Guerrero's better anyways, Ricardo. But you have Danilo. You have this guy called Guillermo Arana. See, what I don't understand is why don't
wait, no, hold up. Guerrero still plays for Peru?
Yeah, Paulo Guerrero, 39 years old.
Bro. Nah, this
guy. No, HH, don't do that.
Look, first of all, you can't
this guy needs to be tested.
Hold on. You can't even drop the break because he would be Chelsea's best striker.
Okay, that's true. No. Actually, I said no. This was like, bro, for how long has that Chilean golden generation been playing for?
No, they're cooking, man. They're cooking.
No, but Ricardo, the only one who started was I think it was Medel yesterday.
Yeah,
I think it was Gary Medel. He was the only one. Now, but shout out to Paulo Guerrero, man. That guy's still balling out at 39. But come on, why don't
39? God damn.
Jesus.
It's going to be like the year 2080, and you'll still see Alexis Sanchez and Vidal still pull up. That's crazy. That's crazy. Continue, Mike.
No, but see, you don't have any fullbacks. I think somebody said that in the comments. When I associate Seleção, when I associate the 5 stars, I associate great fullbacks and the best striker in the world. Now, bro, I say better fullbacks, I don't know, for Croatia, for Portugal, for France, for England, maybe even Belgium. I'm not going to rep Danilo in 2023. Okay, 2015, 2016, yeah. Why doesn't Brazil call up Samuel Leno from Atletico de Madrid? They should get that guy. He's been balling up for Atletico this season. And then the striker, I mean, I already said enough about the if Vitor Roque is healthy, you start Vitor Roque. It doesn't matter if he's 18 and he's got all the pressure because they got nobody else. There is no.
In the whole of Brazil, the best is.
I mean, do you want to rep Matias Cunha from Wolves? We saw what Matias Cunha did against Manchester United. We saw what he did against Liverpool. That guy ain't a striker. He's against his own team. So this is the problem.
What about Jesus?
I'm sure there's people in the favelas.
See, what happened to Jesus, man?
Jesus is a good footballer. He's not a striker.
That's the problem. He's a very good footballer, but is he a striker? Do you trust him in the big moments in a World Cup or a Copa America final? I wouldn't trust Jesus, in my opinion. He can bring a different element off the bench. People saying João Pedro, yeah, but do you guys trust João Pedro from Brighton?
No, hell no.
So
trust in
Rubinho.
Trust in his Harlison.
Oh yeah. So heading into this next World Cup, there is so much pressure on.
Do you agree with Ancelotti as a manager? for Brazil.
I would understand it if he immediately came into the job. But this whole interim thing, and then he shows up one game before the Copa America begins next summer, it just feels
That's
odd.
crazy.
It's so odd. Like, okay, I understand, Carlo is a brilliant manager, and, he's not really sort of a great tactician. He can work. He's worked with, obviously, Rodrigo, Vinicius, so maybe he understands Brazilian football, but I don't really understand this dynamic, if I'm perfectly honest. But they must really think to themselves, Carlo can bring back the Seleção to the glory days. They must really think that with Carlo.
But my thing, it's a stupid hire because it's very. The way they've done it is, Carlo likes to let guys to roam free. He's worked with many Brazilians at Real Madrid. So many guys in the Brazil team who works with him at Real will know him. That just seems too simplistic. Because do you know what I say? Scaloni is no one is repping Scaloni as a great manager. He's just the right man at the right time for the team. All you need is just the right man for the team to go through. And obviously, I'm of the mindset of you have to get someone from the nation and country. Because this whole Carlo thing, this is the key thing, he's never coached internationally. And we know that club and international are two very different beasts. Two very different beasts. It ain't the same, bro. But I just don't think it works.
But I have really, to be honest, I feel bad for Neymar. I know he hasn't performed for Brazil, maybe in World Cups. Obviously, 2014 he was balling out and then got injured. But look what he's working around with, guys. Come on, Bernard from 2014, the Shakhtar bum. 2018, who was he working with? Gabriel Jesus, Coutinho.
He's working
2022,
as well.
Richarlison. Come on. I mean, what is he supposed to do?
I mean, yeah. Because my thing is
2026.
Mike.
So in 2026, he needs one of Endrick or Vitor Roque. If Neymar's going to be at that World Cup, of course, he needs Endrick or Vitor Roque to be balling out. He needs it.
Are those guys that good though?
See, I rate both of the players, but it's a different thing when you're playing for Palmeiras and Atlético Paranense to playing for the Seleção. The pressure is going to be at an all-time level for those guys. Yeah. Can they handle it?
Especially for the striker role.
Especially for the striker role. They have to cook in that position.
The one thing you could argue for Vitor Roque is that, and Endrick, is that Endrick actually plays in a good team in Palmeiras. Now, mind you, he's still young, so whatever, he's not going to, you can't expect too much. The thing with Vitor Roque is that for Parinense, it's not the best team. That team depends quite a lot on him to just put the ball in the back of the net. So if you put Vitor Roque with better players, you might see a very prominent number 9 for Brazil. So you probably have to roll with him.
And then another thing also, Ricardo, those guys are going to play for the two biggest clubs in the world.
Exactly.
Heading into that World Cup. So that's probably going to be a good thing.
Look, for me, I think for Brazil, it would make sense in trying to fast track this. So if Vitor Roque is going to join Barcelona in January, he'll have a good 3-4 months playing for Barcelona. For me, at the very least, he should be in the squad for Copa America. But I think it's not time to have the building blocks for the World Cup because there's not going to be a Copa America before the World Cup. So I think this Copa America for Brazil should be used as just, okay, this is what our team is going to look like come the World Cup. So we're having a building blocks and everything. So if it's working everything, whether we win or lose, it doesn't matter. But this is just our building blocks, our foundation that we're building come 2026. That's what the main thing should be. And obviously, in my view, this is Neymar's last tournament for Brazil. I fully believe because I believe if Neymar doesn't win the Copa America for Brazil,
so you don't think he's going to play in 2026?
No.
He said he's going to play.
I would be shocked.
He said he's going to play.
If they win Copa, do you think he would stay for the World Cup, though? I think
he would
stay
there.
Now, there's much. I think there'll be a good chance. I'm not sure, but there's a good chance he would do the World Cup if they win Copa America. If they do not, specifically the manner in which they go out, I think it'll be nah, I'm done. Because my thing, you have to understand that him going to Saudi, his mindset has already switched. Yeah. Because that's already semi-retirement going to Saudi. So going to Saudi, level is much lower. You're really doing it mainly just for the money. I don't think his true hunger and desire is really there. So I think after this Copa America, I just don't see how he's going to be 33, 34 in 2026.
Yeah.
No,
yeah,
I think he did say.
You don't think? I think You don't think it'd be like a Messi situation where he gets the weight off a trophy out of his shoulders and then he's just like having fun? Because Messi, like,
no. I think because
I think
because because
Messi
I feel
maintained
that,
his standard and still played for Barcelona, so that's the difference.
Not during the World
No,
Cup.
he was not during the World Cup. I think Neymar signed a 2-year contract as well. So he did say he was. I think he did say he was going to leave the year of the World Cup. Still, I think he wants to play.
I think for Neymar too, what makes it worse is the fact that Brazil won without him.
Yeah,
like that didn't happen to Messi. Yeah. So
no, but the thing, even if his feet,
Neymar needs at least a Copa America. Like, I think the World Cup ship has sailed. That ship has already sailed. But Neymar cannot retire without not winning a Copa America, at least for Brazil, because no one is repping the Olympics, bro. So put that gold medal away. Put that bloody gold medal away. No one wants to sit.
Wait, do you not count Confederations Cup?
Hell no.
That was a sick Confederations Cup.
They didn't do it before the last World Cup.
2013 was really good, you know.
They ended the Spanish dynasty for being
No, they didn't. Bro, I remember, bro, that was look, see, that was Neymar was crazy. I remember his goal, left foot, roof of the net against Spain.
Yeah, roof of the net.
It was amazing. But my thing though is, if you're Brazilian, you need, and you're Neymar, minimum 2 Copa Americas. Minimum. You need to give me a minimum of 2 Copa Americas plus a World Cup. Because I think, R9 and Romario gave you a deuce. I think they gave you a deuce. And that's my thing, bro. This is for Neymar. In my view, if you want to look at, and guys, YouTube is a friend. If you look at the best individual performance by a player at any tournament, I think it was the 97 Copa America. It wasn't the 97 or the 99. What Ronaldo did in that Copa America, because me and my brothers will actually watch the whole thing. What Ronaldo did in that Copa America, I've never seen a player do that in my life. It literally was like an alien came down to earth to say what's up. So for Neymar, I needed to do what R9 did, plus give me a Copa America thing where you go and you ball the freak out, go crazy, and you say what's going to be in Copa America. That's what needs to happen.
He's not that dude.
Yeah, what would add credit to Neymar?
Yeah.
I was going to say, what would add credit to Neymar if he wins the Copa America against Argentina in a final like that? Like, stakes have to be high. If he wins that kind of, I know it won't be the World Cup, but it just looks better on his like career.
No. See, my thing though is he still has that L in Brazil against Argentina, so that's still a state on his resume. But see, this is now damage control. It's all about damage control. At the very least, just give me a Copa America. Just give me a Copa America. If you can give me a Copa America, cool. You really should give me a World Cup. Because all of the guys, because based on some of your, because see, this is now, let's talk about this. People attacked me about this on Twitter. Neymar is as talented as Messi. Messi just had a way better career. But based on talent level, Neymar is just as talented. Then I'm seeing some five-year-old basement duel saying that, oh no, Messi is way talented. No one is as talented as Messi. No, you dumb idiots. If you understand football and everything, do you know the talent level of Neymar? The reason why I'm so hard on Neymar is because I know how good he is. I know how good this guy is. That's why I'm so hard on him. And this is why I'm so angry that his career has ended like this, because we should have had a World Cup that was defined by Neymar, leading Brazil to a World Cup. Because Neymar, he was that dude.
I think that's the frustration we have HH with like Neymar, Pogba, Hazard,
the lost generation.
The lost generation. We see the talent these guys have, and we're like, they are blessed to have.
But see, Mike, and here's the thing. They see. Let's even stick on Neymar. When you now see that Neymar didn't live up to his potential, I get attacked by saying that, look, all these goals, he didn't fail. So there's still people living in this delusion that Neymar did not fail. You have to understand. You have to combine talent level plus what you did in your career. For Neymar's talent level, he failed. Because Neymar's talent level is a all-time. See, there's generational talent, there's all-time talent. Neymar has an all-time talent.
Neymar should have been a top 10 player of all time. Based on the talent he has.
1,000%.
Now what is he?
1,000%.
Is he even top 30?
No. You see, Neymar should have gone down as a top 10 player of all time. 100%. Like
even,
that guy from Santos that we saw, like, oh, no. Oh, God. This is that guy.
Yep.
Is he even top 5 Brazilian?
Nope.
No.
Very hard to say.
No.
Guys, he doesn't have. He has a gold medal. That's it. A gold medal. Come on.
Worse international career than Cristiano. Worse international career.
Wait, hold on. So streets.
And the bar's already low.
Wait, streets. Is Neymar a top 5 Brazilian of all time?
I thought we were saying he's not even top 10 like 2 months ago. I thought we were saying he's not even top 10.
He's not top 10.
In terms of what?
He's top 10.
He's the country's top goal scorer.
I remember when he moved to Al Hilal.
Neymar is top 10.
No, but I remember after he moved to Al Hilal, we were
international flop.
No. Hold even if you're at Al Hilal, based on what he's done, he's top 10. Top 5 now. He's not top 5.
International flop. MSN carry job. International flop.
Wait, so you're giving credit to Messi?
No, man. Come on, man.
No. Don't do that to Nene.
It was all Iniesta. Hashtag it was all Iniesta.
Oh my God, no, man. Come on,
Hold on, that's a great one.
Even Messi can win a UCL without him, right?
It was called MSN, but somehow Iniesta was responsible. That makes sense. Actually, I think that's another break.
So Iniesta's the best midfielder of all time.
Yeah, did MSN win a UCL without Iniesta?
Iniesta was never the best midfielder on that team.
So Iniesta was the best midfielder of all time then?
No, he wasn't. Not in 2015, not during MSN.
So shout to be J Jokin. Who is Z10? Is that Hazard?
Zidane.
Zidane.
Oh my God.
Fat 9 and R10 in 06 started the decline. No, it was 7-1.
Technically, Fat's
it was 7. No. Actually.
What did they lose in 010?
Dunga. It was Dunga.
See, J Jokin may be onto something in a very weird way because that's, for me, the most talented team I've ever seen at the World Cup was that 016. That team was stupid. Based on what Zidane did, Brazil had a cultural crisis. So they said, okay, we now have to go defensive. So Dunga goes, okay, we now have to have a pragmatic style. Now that's then failed completely. So they said, oh no, we're back in Brazil, now have to say what's up. And then Germany just said 7 lashes. But I think Zidane may have laid the seeds, but no. 7-1. Guys, 7-1 is one of the most infamous things to happen in life.
Yeah. Wait,
bro. But basically, when you look at the history books, say World War I broke out, we had the floods, we had the plagues, and we had 7-1. 7-1 is going to go down in human history.
No, we did see the scenes at the stadiums were crazy.
Wait, AJ, can I speak on Brazil?
The scenes in Germany were crazy, man.
Okay, go for it. I'm taking the rest of the Okay, go for it.
The time I saw, I'll tell you the moment I actually cemented in my mind that Brazil were finished as a footballing nation. I was on Twitter and there was a post from Newcastle United's Twitter which congratulated Joelinton for being named in the 26-man Brazilian squad.
All right.
Oh my God.
Joelinton. That's what we're talking about. A Brazilian midfielder by the name of Joe.
He may be the striker they need.
I refuse to believe that he's Brazilian. Joelinton is not a Brazilian name.
He may be the striker they need, man. He was a striker once.
Kenny, actually, no, hold on. That's a break. You messed up the.
He was banging goals in Germany.
Okay, continue. Keep continuing.
Joelinton's strengths are work rate and running and recovering balls. Recovering the football and passing it on. That's his strength, pace and power. When Brazil started looking at players with pace and power, I said, no, you're done. It's over.
Yeah, that's
no, you're done. You're finished as a footballing nation. Lucas Paqueta is the barometer. And Lucas Paqueta is a good player, but he's the barometer of a skillful midfielder in Brazil today.
Fred.
Lucas
Fred.
Paqueta.
Oh my god.
Fred.
Wait, David Neres is in the team still. He got called up.
No way.
No, he got called up. He's in the squad.
Oh my gosh.
Where does David Neres play?
Brazil.
I swear he's been
Alex
injury for like the past 10 years.
It's bad. It's
Wait, hold
bad.
on. It can continue.
I mean, you look at these names and you're just like, what happened to you guys? What did you do? Where did it all go wrong? Because I mean, I don't understand HH. Like these guys, they went too European in their style of play. They started thinking, oh, Europe is the be all end all. If we play like them, we can be, better than them. Well, you can. You have to play to what your culture, the way football is played in your country. That's how the football team of that country should play. And Brazil always play a very flowing, fluid form of football that skillful midfielders, fast and agile wingers, a number 10. All the number 10, who is Neymar's heir as the number 10?
It's going to be Rodrigo.
Yeah, it should be Rodrigo.
Rodrigo?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
As Neymar's heir.
Oh my, that's a step
the
down, man.
The downgrade in talent is crazy.
Apparently, Rodrigo asked for Neymar's number after he retired, and Neymar was like, "Yeah, okay, buddy." I think he took it literal. I don't know.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Okay.
Brazil is
not even a
finished.
number 10. He's a winger.
Absolutely finished.
Rodrigo's a winger, not a number 10. I don't know why. Oh my days! Brazil don't even have a number 10. What is this? What happened to these guys? It's just sad, HH, because I grew up watching Brazil, and these guys were brilliant footballers. That's what I could say. These guys, they made you happy watching the game. Today, they just make you feel disappointed watching the game. I'm like, Vinicius, you're so good at Madrid. Where is that for Brazil? It's not even that he doesn't seem interested. It's just that for Madrid, he takes on players and beats them. For Brazil, he can't take on a player at all for his life. Like, I don't know what he's doing. And his backup is Martinelli.
I'm scared, man. I'm scared that not only are Argentina going to win the next couple, but they're going to win like the one after that.
Argentina have more skill.
Oh, no, you could. No, because I think
than Brazil at this point. Let's be honest.
No, basically. But I think when you look at the facts of the South American field, the fact that Alexis Sanchez and Vidal, that golden generation is somehow still carrying on. And looking at Cannibal Jose is on his way out. Cavani, I think, is already out as well. And when you look at the field in South America, Argentina can clean house for the next 2, 3, or 4. Because my thing is that I'm looking at the new guys coming through for Uruguay, for Colombia, for Paraguay, these guys, and for Brazil. I'm looking at Argentina. Argentina can actually have a level of dominance in South America, which is what Brazil sort of used to semi-have. But
I think they can even be dominant in the World Cup.
The emerging talent pool is better than Brazil's. Like Argentina's emerging talent, the Redondos, the Valentin Barcos, I think it's Prestiani, Gianluca Prestiani. And
wait. Is that Redondo related to the Redondo or not the Redondo?
Yeah, he's the Redondo.
Yeah, his son.
So
that guy looks like Busquets on the field, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah. It's very scary how he looks so good at that young age.
Prestiani and all these guys from Argentina they're balling out. Like Argentina have a better youth generation coming through than Brazil, you could say. So like Argentina are just gonna clean house, There's no one. Ecuador, if Kendry Paez becomes the player we think he is, can challenge them occasionally. But Argentina are gonna clean it.
Kendry Paez may have a little bit of a legacy cooking because Ecuador has never won Copa America. So if he leads Ecuador to the first ever, you might have a Chelsea legend in their hands.
That's too much to put on a 16-year-old.
Hey man, I'm just saying.
But he's so good for 16-year-old.
So shout out to Whimsical Thoughts. Hope, get ready to eat your words. Denise will change the current Brazilian football, but you have to give Denise time. But here's my point. When Carlo takes over, now, people were saying in the streets that some of Ancelotti's staff are working with Denise, which is cool, but his philosophy is not his philosophy. So my thing is, whatever work he does from now until the start of Copa America, it's pretty much going to be at least semi-undone by Carlo, who is a totally different manager from your boy. Unless you say that Diniz and Carlo have the exact same philosophy, which I doubt. So this would only work if Diniz was given, okay, you now take Brazil for Copa America up until the World Cup. If it's given like 3-4 years to work with the team, okay, Diniz, cook. You can't cook anything from now until Copa America. Women's call again. Thank you to the Dubinsky, man. The problem is the technical ability of coaches. No. Still stuck in the past. It's not the quality of South American football being passed by Europeans since Argentina won. Brazil lacked unity, teamwork, and a fighting spirit. No, for me, no. I believe the reason why Brazil could not beat Croatia is because they had Richarlison as a striker. Whenever Brazil have been successful, they've had a world-class attacker and striker. And when you have a situation where Vini isn't showing up for Brazil, Rodrigo is inconsistent, so Neymar is literally the only guy you can rely on, but it's crazy. Bro, in 94, Romario, Bebeto, what's up? 98, Rivaldo, Ronaldo, what's up? 02, Ronaldo, Rivaldo, Ronaldinho. You had minimum 2 guys, Pele, Garrincha, what's it called? Zico, Socrates. You had minimum 2 guys. Minimum 2 guys who, these are top guys. Neymar is the only guy you can rely upon. So Neymar doesn't have a co-pilot. you always Brazil, you need a main guy and a co-pilot. Rodney. Brazil need a real super bad boy in Martinelli.
Shut up.
Oh my God.
He's Bolivian, not Brazilian, man.
He's Italian.
Yeah,
He's Italian.
bro. Like you see, I look because I'm a huge fan of Martinelli. I'm a huge fan. Martinelli hate that dude, bro. Martinelli is a supplementary piece. He's a great supplementary piece. You can't say Martinelli can either be the star or the main side chick to Neymar. No, stop it. Half of Snowball is Neymar has Peruvian DNA. Neymar Senior, not the father. Okay.
What?
No, I'm not even. Bro, I keep telling you, don't dub. Neymar chose sister land over the motherland. # Bonnie over Brazil. All right.
Oh my
God. All right. I swear I'm not racist. Neymar has had more semis for Rafi. Okay.
Oh my God.
So, all right.
No, that's crazy.
That's mad. That's a yellow card. That's a fucking yellow card.
Let's keep going. Let's see. HH from Barcelona, Real, PSG, Chelsea, Juve. Players to players from Palmeiras, Wolves, Flamengo, West Ham, Girona, and Fluminense. How is a guy from Saudi Brazil's best player?
Exactly.
You're just talking about Malcolm.
That's not Neymar's fault.
He's talking about Neymar.
No. Neymar's going on Neymar. Shout to Hilal. Shout to Hilal.
I don't know. I can't tell. But Malcolm performing better.
Look, come on, do this. Look, what are you gonna say? Like, Brazil's best player is the star man for Al Hilal, and we all love Al Hilal. With all due respect to Al Hilal, Cardenius, Chile is a piss bag.
Wow.
Hey, don't Ricardo, do you want to answer for your
question? See, my thing, I want to be respectful here. I want to be respectful, but the thing is that all because you have a golden generation doesn't mean that you have to put a gun to their head and force them to play every tournament from now until the aliens come and take over.
You know what? Like, yo, they actually accomplished the dream. Like, they won 2 Copa Americas. Like,
they completed, so they should be free.
Man.
Bro, their team is now entirely different, though. I don't think they have any of those players anymore.
Bro, so hold up. You're saying that if I turn on the TV, I won't see Alexis Sanchez on my screen?
No, they have the only player, dude, the only fucking player that you're going to see, I think, is this Gary Medel guy.
Okay, hold on. So you're saying Alexis Sanchez is nowhere near that Chile squad?
No, I don't even think he's on the bench.
No, he started the day.
No, he doesn't play for them anymore.
Are you sure?
I don't think so.
Straight, talk to me. Are you sure that Alexis Sanchez no more plays?
Oh, hold on. I'm looking at the wrong match.
Oh.
All right. Hold on.
Drop it.
Yeah, he's got the number 10 shirt.
Yeah, he was the number. He was their striker.
Yeah, he's number 10.
He was their striker.
So Alexis Sanchez
I'm
was.
also just blind.
So
Yeah, I was at
Alexis
the wrong
Sanchez
match.
is actually still playing. You see, that's just stupid. Like, look, they won you not one but 2 Copa Americas, and they're the only Chile team to give you your only 2 Copa America trophies. Surely that's more than enough. Why do they still have it going to their head still playing these tournaments, bro?
Wait. You Sergio still play?
Oh wait, no, Vidal's also playing. Holy fuck!
Let them retire in peace, man.
Is Claudio Bravo still there as well?
Probably.
What
about Vargas? Is Vargas still there?
Yeah,
No,
Vargas,
I said it for the memes. He's
Vargas.
actually not playing.
I'm convinced. I'm convinced they have their family hostage, bro.
No, never mind.
I'm convinced.
Vidal
I'm
didn't
convinced
play.
they have their family hostage. Okay, let me get this right. So, shout out to Half Hope Snow Bunnies. Young Brazilians are tasty, but I'm not that dumb, bro. I'm not that dumb. You stupid moron, man. Shout out to your boy Neil. You prick. With all the deforestation in the Amazon, the entirety of Brazil can't find a single tree trunk to plant in the enemy box. Here we go.
Wow.
That's a dub.
That's a dub.
Yeah, that's a dub. That would be double of the month. That might be double of the month.
No, I ain't gonna lie. That semis might be double.
No, that's just messed up. I swear I'm not okay. I'm just call you. I swear. LL, who has a better legacy, Cannibal or Neymar?
Cannibal.
Oh, sorry, Cannibal. Oh, easily. That's
easily
America.
Bro, like the guy, he literally has the two flex club and international. So it's not even close.
He's actually balled at World Cups too.
Yeah. So it's not close. Like it's Joe's way.
He dunked on Ghana, to be fair.
QC8
on Africa and England.
Ricardo.
Wait, Africa's a country.
Okay. Can you QC8? QC8. Can you pinpoint Neymar's failures to summer 2017?
What does that mean?
Maybe he's moved to PSG. Put it this way: if Neymar stayed at Barca, does it change the 2018 World Cup, or that's Copa America, or the 2020 World Cup? I don't think so.
Neymar was still good at PSG that first season. He was still playing.
Yeah, but because afterwards there's a lot of injuries there as well. So I don't know if maybe the environment in Barcelona doesn't get the same.
Liga and compared to La Liga is different because he gets way more injuries since he's gone to Liga and compared to La Liga. So
shout out to your boy. So we saw Hoke from Craven 18. Hoke is the only hope for a number 9. Yeah, it's him, bro. So we have to see what he does for Barca come January.
Hocus.
David C. or the Hulk. Raf Anthony are the standards for senior Brazil wingers, and that's disgusting.
Man.
Anthony.
From Rivaldo to Beyblade from Brazil, it's crazy, bro.
To be fair, he did
and
indicate.
What's it called? Osasuna. Carlo for Brazil, does it work? Honestly speaking, or do you believe, like I do, international managers should come from that same country because they understand the cultural definition and character of the country and their football?
I would say you're correct pretty much entirely, except for the fact that this is a manager who is extremely malleable. It's the most malleable manager in the history of football. He can play any system, he can play any tactics that he wants to depending on the team. And so in a way, it's set up for failure. There's a lot of expectation, and there's not a lot of talent. And there's definitely a case, still have the history of the World Cup where the manager has to be from the country that the same team, or else he does not win the World Cup. And I don't know if we can make Carlo Ancelotti an exception to that. He's not had any experience in international management before either. Who knows how that's going to go? It's not like he has a history managing Italy, we can go off of. He really is this will be the first time that he does something like this. Who knows what team he's going to bring there? Is he still going to bring his son to manage with him? and so on, right? Like, there's so many variables and so many questions about the Brazilian players that to maybe not even to Ancelotti's fault, there's not going to be any success. Whether he was Brazilian, whether he's not Brazilian, these players aren't winning a damn World Cup. Like, that's not happening. No. Like, that's just the reality.
Do we see Neymar in 2026?
Fuck no. Are you kidding me? That guy's retired from football.
No, it depends. I don't know.
If he's there, I'd be shocked.
The thing is that even if he's available, I don't even know if you should still select him. Maybe he should just move on. Especially if you see that Vinicius continue performing because as long as Neymar,
a 34-year-old Neymar, I don't think a 34-year-old Neymar.
When has a 34-year-old Brazilian ever performed at a World Cup?
And that's
when does that happen?
This is what I say. Brazil attackers, once they hit 30, you cannot name me a Brazilian attacking superstar post 30 who has been a star and bowled at the World Cup. No, like by the time
look at your grenade merchants.
They max it until 30. Was it?
I mean,
look at your grenade merchants. Like he was at the World Cup, and then 2002. What was he? 28 or something?
No, 24.
How old was he?
He was
24, and then his career ended.
Okay, no, yeah, he was 21 in 98, 25 in 02.
Yeah, and then his career ended, right? And so, like,
Demi was only 29 in 06. Jesus,
yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, totally.
And then his career ended before 30. So you just see, there's no point in having a Neymar discussion here.
Like, the fact that Neymar has gone to Al Hilal should show you an indication why the World Cup is a no-go. Let's move to, because trust me, do you believe that Neymar is going to come back to Europe after Saudi? No.
No, he's going back to Brazil.
There we go. It's from Saudi to Brazil and just vibe out. Just vibe out and just chill out.
My question is, where are the midfielders? There's no reason to be calling the likes of Joe Wellington and Casemiro up to Brazil at this moment. Where are the midfielders?
But Brazil has never really been known for midfielders, though, right?
There we go.
No,
I was just about to go there. Brazil have always had a functioning midfield. Do you remember, bro? Brazil won the World Cup in 02. Who was their main midfielder? Kleberson. Please tell me what he did at Man United.
Was not Gilberto Silva?
Yeah, Gilberto Silva. Yeah, he was
and
a good
Kleberson.
midfielder, man.
Yeah,
I was Andrew Boy Kleberson. But my thing though is that
Kleberson Kleberson was a talent though. He screwed up at United, yes, but he was a talented guy who just
no. What I'm saying is that Brazil midfield, Brazil have never been known of like, oh my, their midfield has always been functional. The key thing for Brazil have always been the fullbacks and the attacking talent, specifically. So basically, the striker or the strikers, the attackers, and the fullbacks. Those have always been these are the things that are vital. Everything else is just be functional. Midfield is just be functional. Have that DM, that's Dunga, Gilberto Silva type, and let's cook.
For me, the fullbacks is because I'm seeing right now the selecting guys like Caio and Enrique that are playing for Monaco and these guys. Who are these fullbacks?
Chicken Real still getting as well. Fullback situation.
These fullbacks are trash.
Alex, tell him.
Chicken Real.
Oh my god! Look, guys, it's been swell. It's been Gucci. You might see me tomorrow.
No mention of Uzoho.
Guys, peace out, stay through. Guys, I'll see you. Oh, this is going to be the podcast. This will be on Spotify, guys. So I'll see you on the next one, guys. Peace out.